Owen. Owen.
Up here, you don't get down there, you can tell.
Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We're a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Life moves fast. New homes, cars, businesses, and families. At Town & Country Insurance, we're here for every milestone. With decades of experience, loyalty, and genuine care, we help protect what matters most to you, your future. Town & Country Insurance. Local people, trusted protection.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by IHSAA Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, IHSAA Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. IHSAA Abloy, opening doors to excellence.
There's a kind of magic to making memories. to finding time for the little things and the big things, the new things, and the things you'll do over and over again. It's the magic of a job well done and a well-deserved day of rest, of living life to the fullest with the people you'd never want to live without. Fairway, closed on Sunday, open for life.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision, to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Health powers life, from the delightfully routine to the truly uncharted. Building a relationship with a primary care doctor is one of the easiest ways to stay healthy. So if you don't have one, get started with Mercy One. From annual wellness visits to screenings and immunizations, our primary care doctors can help you be proactive with your health, ensuring you're ready no matter what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. And for a limited time, try the sweet heat of our new honey hot sauce. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights, only at Pizza Ranch.
From the opening whistle to the final buzzers, officials dedicate their time, knowledge, and effort to every game. They're not just enforcing the rules, they are shaping young athletes into better players and better people.
Being an official is no easy task. They spend hours training and show commitment and resilience. They show up because they believe in our student athletes.
Officials are critical. They make sure the game is fair for everyone, and they're teaching our kids valuable life lessons.
Support GSPN, our student-led sports streaming network, and help us bring every game to you live. Scan the QR code now or send your payment to 820 Sawyer Drive to donate and keep the action going for our athletes, families, and fans. Every contribution counts. Thank you, Green Devils.
Good evening, football fans, and thanks for joining us here on GSPN as we get ready for the first round of the Iowa High School Athletic Association Class 2A state playoffs. I'm Nolan Peters, got Josh Olson in the booth with me here tonight at Sawyer Field in Osage, Iowa, as the Green Devils get set to host the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Nighthawks. A 3.5-hour drive or so for the Nighthawks all the way east here to Osage, but we welcome them in here to a very nice night here, Josh. 49 degrees right now. It was a very nice day, around 58 for a high, but perfect football weather. Going to be a great one, and I think, I don't care what records are, what rankings are, what anything is, I believe we're in for a great football game tonight.
It's a new season as far as that goes, right? And the old proverbial you can throw records out the window, applies a lot of the times in the playoffs. And the teams that can get up and get going early usually have the upper hand. And we welcome the Nighthawks from over west, and they come out of District 1. Traditional over in that Northwest. You've heard Nolan and I talk about this for the last couple of years. Northwest Iowa is a hotbed for 2A football over there, and we get the privilege of hosting another team from out that way, and a team with a little bit of history. They've been to the Dome here in the last 10-15 years. They've won a few championships. Their last appearance resulted in a runner-up back in 2021, and so they're no stranger to playoff football.
Nope, and they have a very popular name in that Northwest Iowa area with Jamie Rosenboom, the head coach, fourth-year head coach for the Nighthawks, but a former quarterback for West Lyon, playing for his dad, Jay Rosenboom. And yeah, he is building a program over there at Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Again, his fourth year as coach. They have he has a 9-26 overall record in his 4 years, but his first year was kind of a complete rebuild after that state runner-up finish back in 2021, but got the Nighthawks into the playoffs for the first time since that runner-up year 4 years ago. And boy, these kids, in their mind, they're playing with house money.
Absolutely.
And they're gonna, with Coach Rosenboom, they're going to be ready to play tonight.
Yeah, and like I say, don't let the records fool you. At 4-4, if you make the playoffs, you make the playoffs. It doesn't matter other than a seeding spot. And from there, Nolan, you and I've talked about it for years. Is unless you're playing across the state all the time, you just don't know how matchups work. And the state just tries to, that's how the 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3s work. They just go off the district. So I personally think Class 2A is fairly wide open in the playoff deal. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some upsets tonight. Let's hope it's not here at Sawyer Field. But you and I talked about it. You could re-rank these teams after tonight, and none of it would have a problem with it.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be, I think, a wild night in Class 2A football. I think we're going to see a great game here at Sawyer Field. I expect the Nighthawks. I know we got a lot of Nighthawk fans tuning in. We do appreciate you for GSPN. A big thank you. A lot of this is possible due to our Booster Club sponsors, Osage Community Schools and the Osage Booster Club do a little partnership, and we create GSPN. A lot of it is a student-led organization. There's a class at the Osage School that kids are making commercials and graphics and all sorts of stuff. But a lot of that is just made possible due to our Osage Booster Club sponsors. Our Emerald sponsors, they rotate up in that top left corner. Big thank you to them. We'll also read through some of our platinum and gold level sponsors throughout the night, and just thank a lot of our Booster Club sponsors. So, that's, for you Nighthawk fans, that's a little bit about our production, Osage GSPN. But I know it's a long drive out there. It's hard on some families to, make that long drive. So, we'll do our best to give you a fun football game to watch. And I keep saying, I think we're in for a great one. The Nighthawks come in 4-4 overall, but boy, they have a very good quarterback in Caden Van Scapen.
Yes, he's kind of the mirror image of the Green Devils, Quinn Street, as far as the focus on the offense. He's the straw that stirs the drink, so to speak. Everything else plays off of him, whether it's in the pass game, the run game. Nice, good-sized kid, 6 foot. We've been watching him warm up. Nice, athletic, throws a nice ball. So he's a dual-threat quarterback, and in every sense of the word. So Osage will have their hands full. They bring out an offensive line that's good-sized. They get downhill on you if they can. So Osage is not the biggest. We've talked about that over the years. Not the biggest team out there as far as size-wise. But the one thing they do have is tremendous team speed.
Yep.
And that can cause some issues on teams that are bigger, but maybe can't match that speed from a defensive standpoint.
Yeah, for Osage fans, tuning into this football game tonight, I think one team that really resembles the opponent tonight, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Osage played Waukon in their district, and kind of the same build. You look at the roster on paper. I mean, a lot of Waukon was by far the biggest team, largest team that Osage played this year, size-wise and roster size-wise, and that's very similar to what we're going to see with Boyden-Hull Rock Valley tonight. You look at their line of scrimmage, just going left to right across the board, 250, 270, 275, 200, 200. So, they got some beef on the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. And that's just a little bit, if you can get that size and match it with agility, you can move the ball and do the things you want to do with it. And from the other side is Osage is going to, they'll throw some different looks at the offense as far as the fronts. Osage tends to run, this year they run kind of a 4-3, but at times it's morphed into a 3-4. Just depends on down and distance, how you want to attack those specific spots on an offense.
Yeah, and then, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, looking at their defense, that's what, really stands out to me on paper. They're 4-4. That might be the record. boy, they put up some good numbers defensively. They're allowing less than 16 points per game. They're giving up less than 225 yards per game, so they're not making it easy on their opponents.
Correct.
They lost a game this year by 1, and they lost last week by 7. So the last 2 losses were a combined 8 points. So this is a team that could have possibly finished second in District 2, or District 1. They finished 4th, and they get the trip here to Osage.
Correct, and that's just how the seasons go. And you know, when you look at their defense is it's not going to attack you like we've seen some of the District 3 teams come after Osage with a lot of blitzes trying to get Street off of his game. They're gonna make you go the length of the field, and they're gonna make sure that you do it. If you're gonna get into the end zone, you're gonna do it mistake free. And so we've talked about this before. High school football comes down to mistakes on that, and if you got to go 80 yards, generally most high school offenses in this class, lower classes, those kind of things, have a tough time going 80 yards without either a major penalty, a turnover, those kind of things. So that's the Nighthawks are good at not allowing the big play, at least most of the time. And the last 2 weeks are prime examples of that. When you're giving up 14 and 7 in a week, you're doing well. And we've seen that from Osage this year.
Yes.
Now, have they given up some big plays here and there? You get that a little bit with that attack-style defense, but for most part, at one point, they were averaging about 5.5 points on defense for the year. So I expect this to be a in-your-face, physical, you know, the team that makes the fewest mistakes tonight, which is cliche. We always hear that, but the team that makes the fewest big mistakes is going to come out of here with a win.
And that's what you need to do in the playoffs. It's not about your record, not about your ranking, not about what you did in the first 8 weeks. It's a 48-minute football game, and whoever is going to, put out the best fight, take care of the football, go create takeaways, capitalize off the takeaways, that's how you win in the playoffs.
Absolutely. It's just, you try to build momentum, and building momentum means you're playing clean football on that. So, with that, it's simple as that. Well, you and I have talked about this matchup since Saturday came out, and this booth doesn't believe that there's any danger of one way or the other being a large spread in the game. No. We think this is going to be a close game.
Yes.
Absolutely.
One or two possession game either side.
Yep. Just
Osage,
on what we've seen on film from the Nighthawks, you've done a lot of study. I've done some study on them, and that's just because we're football nerds when it comes to it. But
probably spend too much time. Yeah.
Well, we like to know our opponent and like to know what they're capable of and what they like to do. So
Osage, the state has them ranked number 4. Radio Iowa has them ranked number 2, depending what rankings you want to look at off of. But none of that matters anymore. I mean, you went 8-0 in the regular season. Yeah, you're 0-0, and that's the mindset that Coach Kyle has with this team. We hear him talk about it a lot in our post-game shows. Their goal every week is just to go 1-0. That's all you can do. You can only go 1-0.
Yep.
And they did that the first 8 weeks. Now their goal this week to go 1-0. Get into the round of 16 next week, try to do it again. You just got to have to show up and play, and it's going to be fun. When Osage has the football, Josh, you're going to see 2 state leaders on the field. For Osage, you're going to have the 2A state leader in touchdowns and quarterback Quinn Street. But when the Nighthawks are on defense, you're going to have the 2A sack leader in Cale Weber.
Yes, exactly. I think he's at 9.5 on the season for sacks. And that's just sacks. That doesn't count tackles for loss, which the Nighthawks have plenty of them this year. And so Osage is going to have to be clean up front. And we've said this all year with Quinn Street. If you can get him some daylight, or at least get him time to make a decision, it usually ends up really well for the Green Devils. We've seen that on a few occasions where the defense has gotten pressure on it, and Quinn himself would probably say I haven't made very good decisions with that. So that's always the key, is if you can keep your quarterback clean, you got a good chance.
Yep. And then, the offense for the Nighthawks, we talked about earlier, it goes through the quarterback, Caden Van Scapen. As a quarterback, the kid's got 186 rushing attempts this year, just shy of 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. He's also thrown 9 touchdowns this year for 463 yards. So, their offense, they definitely want to run the football. This year, they've ran the ball 286 times. They've only thrown 169 passes. But, when they're running the ball, boy, it's number 1. And it's not just your traditional quarterback what they'll do many different times is they'll put number 3 back there at quarterback and put Van Scapen as a tailback, hand it off to him. So he's definitely their workhorse. They're going to try to find many ways to get him the ball.
Absolutely, and that's the sign of an offensive coordinator that knows where the quote-unquote bread is buttered, right? And so you leave that ball in your best athlete's hand, precisely what Osage likes to do, especially the last few games. Osage is a bit banged up. A lot of teams are this time of year, but they're missing probably could have been, I would call, a defensive MVP of the district this year possibly, but who knows how that'll turn out. Gavin Mueller had a fractured ankle here about 3 games ago, and we wish best luck to him. I talked to his dad, and everything come out good. He's resting and recovering as we speak. So when you lose a guy like that in the middle, a lot of guys have to make up for that. And number 10, Jacob Vance, is coming along. That was a tough ask over in Cresco for him to step into a spot where Gavin pretty much ruled the district at that point. And I've liked his progression in the last 2 games. So, yeah, it's just every football team this time of year is nicked up, banged up. Maybe they're even lost some starters here and there. So, signs of the good teams that get into the playoffs have made their way through that.
Man, I am just tired of waiting for this game to start. We have been waiting since Saturday at 10 a.m. when the pairings came out. Man, let's play some football
it's
here.
It's like the longest 7.5 minutes to go here.
It is. It's going to be a great one here at Sawyer Field. The Green Devils are 8-0. They went 5-0 in District 3. Their opponent tonight, the Nighthawks of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. 4-4 overall. They went 2-3 in District 1. The district champion out of District 1 was Cherokee Washington. Second place over there was Western Christian, who Boyden-Hull played last week. A big rivalry game there. 2 schools that aren't separated by, just a couple of blocks.
Yeah,
they share the same football field. So Western Christian got second in District 1. Third place in District 1 was Unity Christian, a team in which Boyden-Hull only lost by 1 point. And then, the Nighthawks finishing in 4th place. The results for District 3, Osage finished in 1st place. Waukon got 2nd place, so they're at home tonight. Waukon hosting Bellevue. Crestwood got 3rd. They go on the road to Alburnett. And then 4th place finisher was North Fayette Valley. They are at Mid-Prairie tonight. I believe Mid-Prairie ranked number 3. Just ahead of Osage. So, we'll keep an eye on a lot of 2A scores. We like to follow our Class 3A district, and I know we have a lot of Nighthawk fans too, so we'll keep an eye on how your opponents from District 1 are shaping up tonight. But, man, it's going to be a great night for football. I can't keep saying it. Class 2A, the hit is almost wide open. I mean, it's just crazy. Kemper Catholic, they've been ranked number 1 from start to finish so far through the first 9 weeks of the year. Very good football program, but other than that, they're definitely beatable. I mean, by no means everybody's beatable, but the rest of the 2A field, this is, it's almost like, say, I don't know, I compare it maybe to like the Big 12 in football. I mean, there's a lot of good teams.
Absolutely.
You got to show up and play each and every night. But we got the national anthem coming up here at Sawyer Field. We'll let you listen in, and we'll get you ready for kickoff next here on GSPN.
In the VFW post 7920. Please rise and join in the playing of our national anthem.
Right. Once again, the pride of the Osage schools, the varsity marching band. Well done by longtime band instructor Jeff Kirkpatrick. One of those things that makes playing at Sawyer Field special for a lot of people. So, Nolan, 4 minutes.
It's gonna be a long 4 minutes.
It's gonna be a long 4 minutes.
A big shout out to Scarlett Burns.
Yes.
Scarlett Burns winning the state qualifying meet yesterday in girls cross country. The girls team also finished in 5th place overall, just missing out on qualifying the state as a team, but Scarlett Burns is going to be the lone runner at the state meet. So good luck to Scarlett. She's had an outstanding year. She is going to go run at Drake next year.
Yep.
So best of luck to her.
I believe she PR'd this.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
and now has
talk
one
about
more race to
peaking
do it
at the
again.
right time.
Yep.
So.
And then big win last night for Osage volleyball. The girls got a win 3-1 over Forest City. And they're going to be making a long trip out west next Tuesday, as they're going to be playing a neutral at Spencer, taking on Western Christian. So that's going to be Tuesday night, a regional final in Class 3A.
Yeah, if I remember right, they are the #1 team in Class 3A. Okay. And then I had a note yesterday. While I was working in the evening. The local YSF crew, the 5th and 6th graders, have a chance this weekend to go play up in the US Bank Stadium.
Oh,
and
nice.
So that was one of those when my son was playing. YSF was fun in itself. We never had the chance to. You could either go to the Unidome, and this has just showed up in the last few years to go to US Bank, where they get it. It's kind of like a jamboree. So, congrats to those kids getting able to kind of go up and play where your heroes play, kind of bit, right? It's always fun to get out on a field like that, and you can dream big.
Well, we're getting close to kickoff because they're going through the coin toss here, and here we go. Osage has won the toss, and they have deferred. So Boyden-Hull Rock Valley elects to receive, and they will be receiving on the left side of the field. That it is a north-south layout here at Sawyer Field, so the Nighthawks are going to be working north to south here in the first quarter of play. Blackout night for Osage.
Sporting the cancer awareness pink tonight. That's kind of a fun combo out there. So.
Got a lot of people in the chat. Big shout out. I see Hunter Ketchum out watching down in Arkansas. Hunter used to run her camera when it was back with Kiss Country. On the Kiss Country Sports Network a few years ago. So great to have you, Hunter. Hope you're doing well down in Arkansas, buddy. Said Osage was the best school he went to, and we definitely agree, bud. All right. Tired of waiting. We don't have to wait anymore. Football players are on the field. Kickoff coming up soon as Dalton Burkhart is going to put that tee on the 40-yard line. Back to return for the Nighthawks.
No breeze to speak of, Nolan.
No, it is a calm 49 degrees here at Sawyer Field. Far side of the field, you got Colby Den Hartog for the Nighthawks. Near side, Caden Van Scapen.
Oh, the crowd is juiced, Nolan. You can feel it out here.
There's a whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, the first round of the 2A football playoffs underway, and Van Scapen is going to receive this opening kick. He's going to get across the 25 and be stopped right there.
Good coverage.
So the Nighthawks will have first down and 10, just shy of their own 30, and they'll send their offense out there that is very similar to what Osage saw with Waukon. They're going to throw a lot of formations at you. All kinds of different looks. They'll go under center. They'll spend most of the time in the shotgun, but a lot of 5 wide, 4 wide, just all kinds of looks that this team will give you. That's averaging 18 points a game, putting up 293 yards per game. Osage defense, though, giving up 9.8, holding their opponents to 142 yards a game. The Nighthawks, they're going to have actually Jufford to throw, and he's going to be sacked. That is Clayton Juffer, number 3. So, yeah, they're going to give you all kinds of different looks in the backfield quarterback-wise. Clayton is a 6 foot, 170-pound junior. He has thrown 10 passes this year. Ran it 8 times.
Well, he's back in the shotgun again.
So empty set here for Juffer. Now he'll bring Van Scapen in motion, put him in as a receiver slot. And we have a penalty here, our first penalty of the game, as I think the Nighthawks flinched a little bit on the line of scrimmage.
Yep, I think you're going to see that early on. Probably both teams are going to have that nervous energy, Nolan, just kind of hanging there and yeah, it's something you got to work through, both teams here in the first quarter.
So 5 wide here for Juffer. 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Back to pass. He throws, and it's incomplete. Intended here to the near side, going for number 5, Leighton Snoocher.
Yeah, I mean, Juffer's had 10 pass attempts here, and we've already started with 2. Well, the first one I'm going to call a pass attempt. I don't think he saw anybody open, so he decided to pull it down here. But
so 3rd down 15 for the Nighthawks. They need to get to their own 38-yard line to move the sticks. Now it looks like you do have Van Scapen back there. All kinds of eye candy, but they're going to go on the ground right up the middle. They'll get those penalty yards back, but that's going to be about it.
Yep.
Bring up 4th down here for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. It looks like a gain of about 6 for Devin Johnson.
Yep, and Osage played that just like he wanted. Just make sure lanes are covered. Don't allow anything deep if that's when they go. And then on the Nighthawk side, they don't want to throw an interception right off the bat.
So Juffer is the punter. He has 23 punts this year, averaging 39 yards a punt. Osage has 2 return men, Bryson Voklander and Sage Christensen back there. Not much spin on this punt. It takes an Osage bounce, and Nighthawks will have to down it at the Osage 43-yard line.
Well, it's good to see as we run on the field. Donald Heidemann's back out. He kind of tweaked an ankle there last week against Forest City and was a little bit doubtful coming in. So he doesn't look to be favoring that too much. Looks like some tape on there. But we are ready to see the Osage O.
They're led by senior quarterback Quinn Street, a commit to Northern Iowa to be a defensive back for the Panthers next year. Fun matchup to watch, though. Going to be Quinn Street, your 2A leader in touchdowns, going up against Cale Weber, number 8, the 2A leader in sacks.
They got almost an umbrella, 5 defensive backs.
Toss sweep. This is Brock Trees. Brock has got some running room. A first down inside Nighthawk territory. Just a toss sweep to the right side. A run of about 13 yards for Brock Trees.
And that's just a nice tone setter is get the ball into your back's hands. Where it looks like Osage is going with a kind of a no huddle. Hurry up here.
Going quick. First down and 10 at the Nighthawk 43-yard line. Street will throw it out. Completed to Dodd, but Dodd's going to be hit in the backfield. Van Scapen with the tackle for loss. It's a loss of about 3 on the play.
Yep. Van Scapen's probably the best athlete on the field, in my opinion, pound for pound. And it looks to me like the Nighthawks are running a 2-deep safety look, and with 2 cornerbacks, and it'll depend on where the linebacker, how they want to line up.
So Trees in the backfield with Street. 2 receivers spread out to each side. As Quinn looks to his right, he throws, and it's in and out of the hands of Cooper Street, going on a little curl route. And he'll bring up 3rd down on the incompletion.
Yep, and those are the playoff games, Nolan. We need those catches. Those are makeable catches. Those bring up 3rd and easy instead of 3rd and long.
So 3rd down and 13. Osage got a first down on their first play of the drive. Went backwards on the second, and incomplete here. Bring up 3rd down.
Well, we'll know what the plans are on this play, whether this is 4-down territory or not.
2 receivers spread out to each side with Trees in the backfield with Street. And they'll go quarterback option here. Street's going to tuck it and run, and he just gets back a couple yards across the original line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and I guess Coach probably wants to play field position this early, I think.
Bring up 4th down and 8 at your opponent 46.
Yeah, although it looks like Street's staying in.
Maybe you go a hard count, see if you get them to jump.
Yeah, maybe get a free one here.
We haven't seen Osage go for it a lot this year on 4th down. But they will have 2 receivers spread out to each side as we approach 9 minutes to go, first quarter. No score with Osage and Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Dodd comes in motion, and Osage is going for it as Street will roll to his right. He throws to Dodd. The catch is made. Can he get to the sticks? He is hit, and Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is going to stop him.
Yep.
He's going to gain 7 on the play. But he needed 8.
Yeah, 4th and 8, 4th and 9 is a long ways to go there. So, nothing really hurt here. Field position, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we can cough and corner that. But, yeah.
Very close, but got about 7.5. But the Nighthawks do get the stop. So we'll see Van Scapen and Juffer. Probably Van Scapen here. As it looks like number 1 is going to be in the backfield along with number 8 there, Cale Weber, kind of as an H-back. So 1st and 10 Nighthawks, no score in this game. Each team has possessed it once. And it's going to be a quarterback power right up the middle. And Van Scapen almost broke free there.
Almost broke free.
Gets about 4 on the play.
Yep, Cooper Street in there. Of course, Brock Trees. Well, this is where I believe the Nighthawks would really love to live, is in 2nd and manageable.
Yep, 2nd and 5 officially here for the Nighthawks. Same look here, Van Scapen, the quarterback. And it will be power again, very similar to what we saw with Cresco, but this time Van Scapen is going to be stopped for maybe a half a yard. The ball did pop out. I see an official saying he was down, so I saw Osage guys diving on the pile late there, but they thought there was a fumble. But
well, they're running behind I'm going to call it the big side of their line, where you got 250, 270 at tackle and guard.
3rd down and 4 at the Nighthawk 40-yard line. Under 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Van Scapen rolls to his right, looks back to the middle of the field. He's got to air it out deep. Street there in coverage. It's broken up.
That's all right.
Broken up by Tate Tabbert, I think, got a call on that too.
Yep.
So incomplete pass. They were going for number 5, Snoocher, along with number 12.
Here comes the punt team. So well defended, and we've seen that on tape. The Nighthawks like to air it out, put some air under it.
So Juffer back to punt. Got to watch that ball. Got to make sure it gets snapped here, and it does. Juffer with the punt. Christensen, excuse me.
Yep,
Sage
just
Christensen
let her go.
lets it bounce.
Yep.
And the Nighthawks will down it at the Osage 26-yard line. So
Nolan, kind of like we thought this would start out with. Both teams kind of picking at each other, trying to figure out where there might be some yards to gain, how the defense wants to play certain formations.
So 2 3-and-outs for the Nighthawks. Osage did get a 1st down on their first possession, but then had to, actually they turned it over on downs. They went for it on 4th and 8, got 7. But now they start deep here in their own territory at their own 26 with 7:25 to go in the first quarter. Street, toss sweep to Trees again. He bounces out to the far side. Flag on the play as Brock has got about 13 on the run. But thrown, there's 2 flags on the play, and looks like it's thrown in the area of holding, and that is the call.
Yep.
It's going to be holding on Osage. Will put him well behind the sticks.
We are no stranger to that call. Nolan.
Trying to get to the edge. Yeah, it seems like every time we go outside.
Yep.
It's just like Cresco.
That means you're getting beat to a spot, right? The line is, of course, the line gets to see where they're going. Offensive lineman doesn't have that ability. So
it is an 8-yard loss as it was marked
about
2 yards.
2 yards past the line of scrimmage.
So we'll bring up 1st down and 18 off the penalty. With 7:19 to go first quarter. No score in this game.
I haven't seen the white hat kind of start the, there he goes.
1st down, 18. Clock not running here, 7:19 to go first quarter as Dodd comes in motion. Left to right, Street looks to his right. He'll dump it off right away. It's high and incomplete, trying to get it to Dodd. Just a little high there. And boy, if you can make that completion, Dodd had some open space behind him.
Yep, and Quinn's just I think he's a little bit amped up right now. Both those throws like that have been high.
Those are dangerous.
Those are dangerous.
But
what we've seen is there's area, the Nighthawks will leave that area open. If you're watching at home, the safeties are backing up, and so are the cornerbacks. Which is how I would play this right now. Why allow anything deep?
So second down, 18 for Osage after a penalty on the first play of the drive. Puts you behind the sticks. Street scans middle of the field. He's going to take off and run. Makes one guy miss. Gets hit from behind. He gets those penalty yards back.
Yep.
Bring up third down and about 10.
Yeah, good gain. Yeah.
Third down and 9, actually. A 9-yard run by Quinn Street, who last week went over 1,000 yards rushing. So he's the first player in Osage football history to have 1,000 yards rushing and passing in the same season. Came in just shy of 1,500 passing yards. Third down and 9. Street under a little bit of pressure here. Near side, he throws, going for Trees, and it's incomplete.
There was a bit of a hold out here in front, but they're not going to call that. So
bring up fourth down and 9, and we should see the Osage punt team as Tate Tabbert will come out here and punt.
You and I talked all week. If you're gonna put penalties on the board, the game gets a lot tougher.
So fourth down coming up. Back the return for the Nighthawks is Colby Den Hartog. They also have 11 Coulter Van Egdom. Low snap, Tabbert, lefty, gets a nice punt. Catch made by Den Hartog, makes a first guy miss, going to bounce it out. He's
outside.
Get up to midfield, inside Green Devil territory. Still going before he's taken out of bounds. So a nice return there for Colby Den Hartog.
Well, one more chance for the defense to stiffen up here.
No score in this game. It's going to be, I'm telling you folks, it's going to be a 4-quarter boxing match.
Absolutely. You and I talked about this just based on what we were seeing out here. I think a lot of people get caught up on a 1 versus 4 or an 8-0 versus 4-4, and
can't do it.
You think you're thinking like that in a vacuum, it might work, but this isn't.
Nope. So first time here, the Nighthawks inside Osage territory at the Green Devil 44. And they're going to go right to the quarterback, Van Scapen, and he is tripped up, and he gets up to the 40-yard line. Run of 4 on the play. Brock Trees, Osage's leading tackler, with 66.5 tackles. He has 49 solo, leading this defense. Second down and 6.
Yep.
Just under 6 minutes to go. First quarter, no score. Nighthawks, kind of a quarterback draw up the middle, and Van Scapen gets about 3 on the run.
Yep.
He's just got down and manageable. Definitely looking at 4-down territory inside your opponent 40.
Absolutely. So now, the playbook should be wide open for the Nighthawks here.
They bring in Clayton Jeffer, number 3, so it could be one of those formations you see 3 at quarterback. They do have a power or a kind of a heavy formation with 2 fullbacks and then Van Scapen at tailback, and we're going to see it right here.
Yep.
Jeffer the quarterback, 2 fullbacks in front of Van Scapen. They'll go right to Van Scapen, left side. He's got the first down. Flag, though, comes in.
Okay.
Flag on the play in the area of holding towards the line of scrimmage, thrown by the white hat. That's going to possibly wipe out a 6-yard run.
Block.
Holding on the Nighthawks. Ball penalty marked from the 35. It'll place it at the 45.
Well, that's a big penalty by the Nighthawks then, because they were set up right where they want to go.
Yep. Now it's 3rd down and 11.
And that's a good job by your defensive end or outside linebacker out there, is fighting across the face of that guy to get that penalty drawn. So
3rd down and 11 here. Nighthawks in the shotgun. Van Scapen fakes it. He'll throw it here to the near side. Catches complete to number 7. He makes one guy miss, but right there, Sage Christensen makes a tackle on Cole Bumgars, the receiver. Bumgars gains 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 9, and
I don't know if punt's coming. It looks like punt.
Yeah, they're playing the field
I
possession
would
game
too.
again.
Absolutely,
So,
I would. On a defense like theirs that's designed to make you go 80 yards, why not go 90?
man, this game is exactly like I thought so
Yep.
far. This has been some good defense. It's going to be hard for both these offenses to move the ball down the field. Nighthawks to punt. This is a good punt here by Juffer. And Christensen makes a fair catch at the 9-yard line.
Okay.
So 4:10 to play in the first quarter, no score. The Nighthawks, 3 possessions, 3 punts. Osage, 2 possessions, a turnover on downs, and 1 punt. So we'll see them on the field for the 3rd time, but now deep in their own territory at their own 9-yard line. Their last drive had a 13-yard run called back due to a holding penalty. 2 receivers spread out to each side. Trees now motions, resets to the left of Street. They'll go read option, RPO. They'll throw it to Dodd. He makes a catch. And Severin Dodd gets about
4.
three
or
or 4 on the play. 4-yard gain here to Severin Dodd. Severin Dodd is your leading receiver this year, 30 catches, 418 yards, tied with Griffin Uhlenhop for 5 touchdowns, leading the team.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. 2 guys in the backfield now for Quinn Street. Osage trying to get that run game going here. Brock Trees behind that right side, and Brock short of the sticks, but going to bring up about 3rd down and 1, possibly, maybe 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, just good positive momentum there.
3rd down and 2. You need to get to your own 19-yard line for the 1st down as we approach 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. No score. I do know we have some farmers out in the field, so try to give you a little bit of a radio broadcast as well. I know you can't watch your phone the entire time, but I was trying to do it last week watching college football. 3rd and 2. Osage tries to get the Nighthawks a jump. They stay put. They'll go on the ground again, up the middle, and
I don't think he got it.
Dodd. Is that Dodd?
I think so.
Yeah, Severin Dodd on the run. I think he's a yard shy of the 1st down.
Yep, their clock is running.
We're going to
Well, this would be a bold move right now.
Spot now. 4th down. Very spot. 4th and 1. Putting it at the 18. Okay. So 4th down and 1.
Here comes in Tate.
Punt team coming out. So Osage, it's about a half a yard. It's close.
It's close. Well, they've reset the play clock a couple of times here.
So 4th down, short, Tabbert. Punt.
Good punt.
Another good punt by Tabbert. And the Nighthawks are going to let it bounce, and it's really going to take an Osage bounce. Tate Tabbert, what a leg, young man. Flips the field, and the Nighthawks are going to have to start at their own 23-yard line.
What do they say in Iowa City? Nolan, punting is winning?
Yes.
Well, that's I don't know what the official yardage on that, but that'll be, because that was from the 18.
Tabbert kind of took over as the punter over the last few weeks. I mean, he came into the game with only 3 punts on the year, but averaging 45 yards a punt.
Well, that punt there was about 57.
You keep doing that. We'll find out what the all-district awards are. After all District 3 teams are done playing this year. If there's a first-team all-district punter, I know Tabbert didn't have a lot of them, but man, it's hard to argue with that leg. He did have the 2A leader in punts and punt yards in the district, though, so possibly going to him. Here we go, 1st down and 10 for the Nighthawks. They'll go right with Van Scapen again, and Van Scapen is tackled for a short gain.
Maybe
3. 3-yard gain.
We're giving him about 4. Well, there he's backing her up a little bit.
He's going to possess it a lot, number 1. I mean, a quarterback with 186 rushing attempts coming into the game, averaging almost 25 carries per game.
Well, they spread you out, and they allow that big offensive line to try to create a crease.
They got number 3 back there, Clayton Jeffer, in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left. He will throw, and it's going to be skipped on the ground. What do you know? Trying to get it to Van Scape on the far side. I mean, the kid is just great athlete.
Yeah, that's it. And we've seen that on film. All right, brings up third and medium-ish, third and long, not quite, I would call third and long, but 3rd and 6.
Minute 17 to go in the first quarter, no score. With Osage and Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, Van Scapen in the backfield, number 8, Cale Weber, just to his left. Bring a guy in motion. They'll go with Weber, and right there, that Osage run defense making it hard on anybody to run the ball this year. They tackle Weber right away. No gain on the play, 4th down coming up.
Yeah, you and I talked about Noah Gallagher right there. Noah, what do they got him listed at? 185? I don't know about that.
With the pads on.
With the pads, plus 50 pounds a bet, but he is so slinky-like in there. He just dives a gap, and he's there.
Here's a punt by the Nighthawks. Sage Christensen on the return.
Got to get up the field.
Get up the field, young man. Now he's going forward. And Sage Christensen takes a hit at the 44.
That's going to have to get cleaned up because that'll just keep progressing at that point.
Well, 3 or 4 possessions, 4 punts by the Nighthawks. Osage offense have punted their last 2 times they possessed it, starting at their own 44 this drive. They've been inside opponent territory once, but then had to punt, or they turned it over on downs, I should say. That was their first drive of the game. They turned it over on downs on a 4th and 8 where they gained 7.
Well, like I say, there's room here in the middle of the field, Nolan, if you can get to it.
2 receivers each side for Quinn Street. He brings Dodd in motion. And they'll go right to Brock Trees. And Brock, boy, an ankle tackle there by the Nighthawks. Possibly the final play of the quarter. Brock Trees going to gain 4 on the run.
Yeah, there's they can run a play if they want, but there is no reason to.
21 seconds here.
It looks like we're gonna get it in there.
Second down, 6 coming up here for Osage. Quarterback keeper here by Street, running to his right. Street breaking some tackles. He's close to a first down. Don't know where he went out of bounds. Whoops. Reset my clock here. He does go out of bounds after 1.
Yep, as the clock expires.
He's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1 coming up as we will move on to quarter number 2. We'll take a break. This is Osage football on GSPN.
Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devil Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson back with you here on GSPN. 3rd down and 1 as we start the second quarter of play. Osage under center. They'll go right up the middle. Brock Trees, and he's stopped. No gain on the play.
That wasn't even close. They lost a yard. That's a really peculiar play call against that size of line right there.
Sorry, I didn't have my...
So, yeah, we're in 4-down territory.
Didn't have my scoreboard right there. I apologize. 4th down and 1, Osage. They need to get to the Nighthawk 56-yard line.
The yard marker across the way is about a yard too generous right now.
This is a big line of scrimmage. You got Nate Brenneman at D tackle, who holds on to 3 D1 offers. And we have a flag in the play
ran out
for
of time.
delay a game.
Unbelievable.
So now
I think you play field position, Nolan, here.
Yeah.
I think.
And here comes Osage punt team.
Just a wasted opportunity.
So Tabbert back to punt. Then Hartog to return with an up back of Van Egdom. 4th down, Osage punting for the 3rd straight possession. End over end kick, and almost caught a Nighthawk there. Osage will down it at the 21-yard line. So,
first down, Nighthawks.
Well, at this point, Nolan, some kind of big mistake / big play is about the only way to get in the end zone.
yeah, these defenses are good. It's going to be hard to drive the ball down the field on either defense.
Right.
It come down to execution and not making mistakes. And if you're the opponent, you got to
capitalize.
Yep.
Yep. Absolutely.
So 3rd down, or excuse me, 1st and 10 for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with Juffer at quarterback. Brings Van Scapen in motion as a running back. They'll fake it to him, trying to air it out deep, going for a snoocher, and it's incomplete. Coverage there by Tate Tabbert.
No,
don't do it.
Why do
that?
that?
There it is.
What are you
Can't do
doing?
that.
What are you doing?
You can't be doing that. Right in front of an official, too. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike on Osage, and there is 15 yards
Good
there for
Lord.
the Nighthawks. Yep. Saw it coming. The official was watching him, too.
It was right in front of him.
Yeah. So that's going to put the Nighthawks all the way up to their 36-yard line. Oh, boy, that is actually at the 16, so that will bring you to the 31. I thought they were at the 20.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only a 10-yard penalty. It puts you at the 26. Okay, either way.
Either way.
1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley at their own 26-yard line. I thought that's a 15-yard.
I thought it would be too, but
haven't seen a lot of those. I guess it's just a 10-yard penalty. 1st and 10.
Well, the best thing you can do, Nolan, then is make up for it.
Van Scapen at quarterback. Power up the middle, hits his brakes, trying to get here to the near side. And Van Scapen's kind of slipping around out there. It is, it's getting cold out here. It's 47 degrees.
There's
so
a little
it's gonna
dew gonna be
it's going to be a little wet, but that's a nice run of about 7 yards there.
Boy, they had it plugged
Van
up right in the
Scapen.
middle, but your outside linebackers were kind of flowing right inside there and jumped right outside them. So
2nd down 3 coming up, approaching 10 minutes to play in the first half. No score in this game. Under center are the Nighthawks. He'll hand it off. Van Scapen trying to go right, and he is going to be stopped,
Push
maybe
back.
for a yard loss.
Yeah.
That is the strength of this Osage defense, fast and physical.
Yep.
It's been hard for any team this year to run side to side on this defense.
Yep, plug the middle and let your backers and those guys flow to the outside.
So 3rd down and 4, under 10 minutes to play here before half. No score. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley here at their own 37 in the shotgun. Juffer to throw, hesitates, throws, and it's incomplete. High, intended for Leighton Snoocher, and it'll bring up 4th down, and I think we can continue to play the field possession game.
It's the smartest thing to do right now.
Or field position game.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams have capable punt units, and so, yeah. Fans getting a little restless here.
Yeah, it's playoff football, Josh.
Playoff
You're on
football.
your edge, man.
Yeah.
There's no tomorrow.
I don't know if anybody got a hand on that.
Voigtlander to return. It's knocked out of his hands, but he's going to jump on it. And there you go. Almost an opportunity created there for the Nighthawks as Voigtlander had made the catch initially, and then the hand came in there, jarred it loose, but able to jump on it. So Osage will start 1st and 10 here. Officially 9:19 to go in the second quarter. Green Devils at their own 37-yard line. So the Nighthawks get their first down of the game via penalty. But the Osage defense gets it right back to the offense, and we'll see if they can find a way to move on this very good D-line of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Street, option play, pitches it out to Trees, and Brock Trees is going to be cut down. No, he's still going. I thought he was tackled. Brock is still running inside Nighthawk territory, thrown down inside the 25-yard line. Josh, I don't know what happened. I missed it. I thought Brock.
Well, he got cut down. Maybe
put his hand down and kept going.
Kept going. Yeah. Wow. I thought it was a gain of 0 or 1, but that's the first big play of the game.
Osage will have 1st and 10 at the Nighthawk 26-yard line, and we're going to get a timeout here by Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. So first timeout called by Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Osage with all 3 of theirs. But, boy, I missed it.
I may have to go back.
I might have to try that on the video stream. Yeah, he got hit low. I saw Brock lower his shoulder pad, 2 yards into the run, and he just must have got hit, but put an arm down and kept running. But, wow, that's a big run right there by your senior tailback, Brock Trees. He led this team in rushing a year ago, and now he was trading carries this year with Gavin Moeller for Osage through the first, about 6 weeks, and then Gavin got hurt against Waukon, so the last 2 weeks has been all Brock at tailback, and boy, what a run there by number 5 to force a timeout here. 9:06 to play here in the first half. No score in this game, but Osage deep inside Nighthawk territory for the first time tonight. Trips to the left. And they'll go quarterback power. Street is going to be tackled inside the 25 up to about the 24, about a 2-yard gain or so.
Yep. Street on the carry for the Green Devils.
See where they officially spot this. We're going to get time out.
Well, we've got Donald Heidemann.
Donald Heidemann.
They had that bum ankle coming in.
Yep, had a...
All right, next man in, Aiden Wagner, and I had a fun conversation with Aiden last week after the game. He played three quarters of that game, and he said it best. He goes, coaches tell us, next man up.
Yep.
So you got to have that mentality.
So it is officially 2nd and 8, 2-yard run there by Street as we're under 8:50 to go in the first half. Quarterback run again as Street gets by the first defender. Flag coming in, and it's probably on Osage again. I think either a hold or a block in the back.
Street on the carry for the Green Devils.
Oh, Nolan.
Flag on the play.
See what the official call is, and it's going to be on Osage.
That's 2 on the right side of the line.
Block in the back.
Yeah.
So that's going to be, 10 yards? I would think.
Block in the back.
It's not a 15, is it?
No, I don't think it's 15. I think it's 10.
I don't know. Every time I think it's a certain amount of yards, I'm wrong. So block in the back on Osage. It'll bring up 2nd down, put you behind the sticks. It's a 10-yard penalty, so 2nd and 18.
That's just more of you got to know who's running the ball behind you, and there's going to be a lot of change of direction, and at some point you just got to let the play be the play.
Clock will roll again as we approach 8.5 to go. 2nd and 18, Osage. Let's try to get half of it here. You're in 4-down territory. As Street rolls left, he's going to have to throw. He's under a lot of pressure. Gets through it. Throws is completed to Dodd. Gets those penalty yards back, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and Not long. I don't know how he got that.
I don't know.
pass
I
off.
thought he was a goner right there.
Tackled by Van Beek.
Man, the Nighthawks defensively, I mean, they fly to the ball.
They do too. Yep.
They got some.
Yeah, their
speed.
outside linebackers are good from that standpoint. They're just coming up and, you know.
All right, 3rd and 10 officially. So it's a gain of 8 on the play up to the 26-yard line.
Fun fact: there's one starter in the defense that's under 6 foot.
Yeah, they got length along with their size. Toss sweep, Trees. Brock, man, lots of hitting. Brock driving defenders. He's close to a first down. He's going to be about a yard shy. Gosh, we talk about it each and every week. That kid runs a lot bigger than he is listed. They have him at 5'10", 170, and Brock just runs like a bulldozer.
That's some pad popping.
All right, 4th and 1. Osage has had trouble getting short yards against this team.
I don't think you can line up and then do a handoff. There's just not enough time.
Osage will spread it out. 3 receivers to the left. They have a tight end right. Trees and Street by themselves in the gun. Quarterback power. Street's got the first down. He's inside. Oh, he loses the ball. Loses the ball, and it's recovered by Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
They're calling it a fumble.
Yep, that ball popped out as Street was diving forward, and there you go. The first turnover of the game. Osage turns it over in the red zone, and Boyden-Hull Rock Valley takes over inside their own 10 with 6:53 to play before halftime.
Got to protect that ball when you're out there.
So they'll start at their own 5.
We just can't put it together right now, Nolan. It's just one of those halves where you're not playing the sharpest football you've seen them play.
So the Nighthawks come out here at their own 5, but they create a penalty. They're going to have trips to the far side of the field. Trips right. Quarterback is number 1. Caden Van Scapen.
I don't see him putting the ball in the air here.
Cale Weber is running back. Power for Van Scapen, and he's got about a yard on the run.
Van Schapen on the carry, taken down by Gallagher and Machin.
Van Schapen here.
Yeah.
Talked to the radio guys with Boyden-Hull Rock Valley before the game. John and Justin, 2 very nice gentlemen.
Nice
they're fun to talk to, and yeah,
it's always good to get the enunciation.
We would have been butchering Caden's last name all game if it wasn't for them. So big thank you to John and Justin. I know you Boyden-Hull Rock Valley fans have probably heard them many times. But 2nd down and 9, and a flag on the play. False start. No. Illegal procedure.
Thrown by the side judge.
It's on the Nighthawks. It's going to be
False
start penalty. So that's going to be half the distance. So from the 6 to the 3, let's see what.
Yep.
Oh, 2nd down 12. Off the penalty. Clock will run here as we're getting close to halfway through the 2nd quarter. Still no score in this game. 2nd and 12. Van Scapen to his right. Throws. It is caught. Pulled down. I think, who is that on the catch? Number 33, Bodie Weber with the catch. He's short of a first down. Climbed the ladder, though. Made a nice, tough, contested catch.
Yep. He just kind of settled down in the zone there.
Gain of 11. Bring up 3rd and 1 for the Nighthawks.
Going under center, it looks like.
Go heavy again. 2 fullbacks. Van Scapen, the tailback. Fullback dive right up the gut.
Hey!
And he's got the first down. Gets across the 15-yard line to the 16. It'll be a first down run for the Nighthawks. So their first down of the game that they've converted on their own. All set up, though, by Weber's big catch on 3rd down.
Yep. Comes off of the first big mistake of the game by the Green Devils.
Yeah, Osage, the first turnover of the game, fumbling inside the red zone. The Nighthawks started this drive at their own 5, up to their own 16 now. They'll throw it here near side, completed to Bumgars. Bumgars breaking tackles. He's got a first down, back-to-back first downs for the Nighthawks as they're finding a little rhythm here on offense.
Well, we're going one-on-one on the outside, which I thought we would do. You got to keep as many guys in on that running game. And their lead guy's doing a really good job of getting that block going.
So 1st and 10, now up to your own 29. Van Scapen rolls right, throws quickly, right back to Bumgars. Bumgars runs into one of his own blockers. He's going to gain 9 on the play.
Yeah, Sage Christensen is just getting blocked right out of the play. They are physical at the wide receiver position. So
2nd down and 1. We approach 4 minutes ago in this game, in the first half, I should say. 4 minutes in the first half, no score. Quarterback keeper, Van Scapen, has got the first down. Gets up to the 42.
Yep.
Van Scapen on the carry, taken down by
Well, right now, Osage just got to convert to, okay, let's hold them out of the end zone.
Nighthawks do have 2 timeouts remaining. Osage with all 3.
Come on, D! Let's go!
But this drive for the Nighthawks started at their own 5. They're up to their own 42. So they've at least flipped the field. Bumgars has been the man on a mission, though. They hand it off. This is 11, Van Egdom, and Van Egdom close to midfield, up to the 49, and they're starting to run on that line of scrimmage, Josh. It really favors the size of Boyden-Hull Valley.
Right. So right now, if you're Osage, you got to bow up. At the very least, you got to run as much clock as you can.
Osage trying to substitute some guys here, keep some bodies fresh. 2nd down 3, Van Scapen, 1st down run and more, gains 4 on the play. And he's inside Osage territory.
Van Scapen with a carry, tackled by Tabbert.
It's going to be 1st and 10, Nighthawks at the Osage 47.
Clock running here. Well, they're not in any hurry to get a play in.
No.
Clock's running.
No, yeah, they're in a good spot here. They've attempted a couple field goals this year. They haven't made one, so they got some kickers that have a leg to get it there. Bumgars in motion, but quarterback keeper. And a methodical run of about 5 yards.
Yep. We're a little bit unruly as we come up to support that run. We're running by the tackle.
So best drive of the game here for Boyden-Hull Valley. They didn't have a single 1st down on their own. They had 1 1st down via penalty before this drive, but now they've marching it down the field here inside Osage territory at the 43-yard line.
Probably.
Bumgars just run side to side again, and there's a tackle for loss. Van Egdom thrown down, tackle for loss. Was that Gallagher?
Yep.
Well, Gallagher makes a stop. It's a loss of, 2 on the play.
Nighthawks choose not to take a timeout.
Actually, a loss of 3 on the play. Letting the clock run here. 3rd down and 8. Ball at the Osage 45. And the ball's on the ground. Quarterback picks it up. Looking downfield. He throws. It's completed. He's got Bumgars wide open for the catch and the 1st down.
Pass complete to Bumgars.
Bumgars moves the stick as the Nighthawks are inside the 35. Under 90 seconds to go here before halftime, and the Nighthawks are in the driver's seat right now.
Yeah. I don't know if they have enough time to get there, Nolan, but...
Well, you just can't give up a big play.
Right.
They do got 2 timeouts if they want them. Bumgars in motion, right to left. Roll out, Van Scapen throws, high pass, pulled down. Number 5, Snoocher with the catch as they're inside with the red zone. It looks like they're around the 20.
Yep, at some point you're going to have to roll your coverages up, Nolan, and not give the 10-yard cushion, okay?
Gets you right to the 20-yard line. And this has been, tip your cap to the Nighthawks. This has been a great drive. They started at their own 5, and now you're at the Osage 20.
Well, the one thing they haven't done, Nolan, they haven't committed the penalty that takes them out of their down and distance.
Yep. trying to capitalize off of a turnover. Osage fumbled inside the red zone. No score in the game, but the Nighthawks, their first trip in the red zone. They'll hand it off.
Double
Trick
reverse,
play coming
pass.
up. Number 12 with it. He's just going to run. This is Den Hartog, and he is out of bounds.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice. They're trying to hit Van Scapen down the sideline.
Hartog gains.
Maybe a gain of 1, maybe?
I don't even.
Maybe it's just.
Yeah, I don't even think he gained nothing. Second down and 10. Nighthawks do have 2 timeouts if they need them. Osage has all 3, but Osage right now, you're just trying to get to half, tie score. Van Scapen in the gun. Power up the middle.
Good tackle. They're going to have to start using
3
the timeout.
or 4.
Yep, that's their first. That's their second timeout.
Van Scapen calls timeout. Second timeout called by fourth-year head coach Jamie Rosaboom. The Nighthawks, their first playoff appearance since 2021, where they're the state runner-up in Class 3A. This is the 18th state playoff appearance for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Osage making their 16th state playoff appearance, their second in a row with third-year head coach Chris Kyle. So third down and about 6, it looks like. Your 4-down territory, though you are in range to attempt a field goal with their kickers this year.
Well, and this is where Osage can choose to get a bit more aggressive and try to push the issue here.
Start calling holding now.
See what happens on this third down. Osage defense trying to bend a little bit, but not break. Quarterback is number 3, Clayton Juffer.
Well, the ball's
Van Scapen split out as a wide
way
receiver
out
here
to
to
the
the near
left.
side. Yep. Far left of Juffer.
Maybe a wide receiver screen. Quick toss here.
Put Van Egnum in motion. Juffer, middle of the field. He throws, and it's in. No, it's caught.
He
Bobbled,
caught it.
but caught by number 5.
Unbelievable.
Clayton
Nice
Snoocher.
catch. Nice
Inside the
catch.
5-yard line. It's going to be first and goal.
Nice catch. Jeffer's best pass of the night by far.
And now they can really eat some clock here, the Nighthawks.
You better pinch down on the nose tackle.
Van Scapen, quarterback, power up the middle.
Nope, I don't think so.
And he is going to be stopped. And a
Okay.
timeout by Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with 29 seconds.
That'd be their final timeout of the half.
So, yep, the Nighthawks are out of timeouts. Trying to see the ball spotted. Boy, we're so low to the field here at
It looks about
the
the
2-yard line.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I don't like about Sawyer Field is I wish the press box was another 15 feet up in the air.
Yeah. Maybe Mr. Molitor can work on that in the next few years. What a fun game, Nolan. Back and forth.
I'm not shocked by anything.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
If you got Osage fans wondering, hey, you're 8-0, you're a district champion, this should be a cakewalk. No. At no point with this game.
No.
Boyden-Hull Rock Valley coming out of Northwest Iowa, Class 2A. Northwest Iowa plays some very good football up there.
Yep.
They have a good schedule.
The word I would use is battle tested.
Absolutely. You have to play a 48-minute football game to beat these guys. All right. Van Scapen and Weber in the backfield. Bumgar's in motion. They're looking to throw. They throw the slant. It's intercepted! Intercepted! Going the other way with it. This is Eulenhop. Eulenhop across the 40 midfield. And he's going to be tackled down, but Osage gets an interception at the goal line. Griffin Eulenhop with the pick on the deflection.
Wow. Maybe that's the play that lights them up a little bit. We don't know.
Each team with a red zone turnover, a fumble by Osage last drive, and then now an interception
Well, you've got
5 and escaping.
You've got time for 2, maybe 3 plays, depending. You got all your timeouts.
You're going to start 1st and 10 at your 46-yard line. All 3 timeouts with just 16 seconds to go.
Going to be double covered on the outside.
Wow. Holy cow. Quarterback keeper Street. Osage seeing what they could get on the ground, and Street's going to lose a yard back to the 45 and a timeout.
Yeah,
With officially 11 seconds. I'll bring up 2nd and 11.
I think the middle of the field has a play.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, interesting play call at the goal line. I did not foresee that coming. I thought at worst we'd see Van Shapen at least a couple into the end zone. But wow, what a momentum turner.
2nd and 11, Osage. Man, oh man. I had to just sit back and
it's sometimes you got to process what you just saw. So I think Osage has time for 2 plays. You got timeouts.
Ooh.
I think my gut feeling is there's play in the middle of the field to be made. They are going to run a safety help over the top on your 2 wideouts, especially over Griffin Eulenhop. He's what I call Osage's deep threat. The other one would be, we've seen this work before, is running trees out of the backfield on a circle route, a little wheel route.
Okay. Ooh. Osage has 2 timeouts remaining. The Nighthawks don't have any. 11 seconds to go officially in the half as that is Tabbert. They'll pass it back to him. Tabbert's a backup quarterback. He is looking to throw, and now just trying to run with it.
You just got to go.
You just got to run here. And that's going to be it for the half.
That'll be it.
Into the half, and it's no score.
Well, you had to run something. Yeah, there's no time left. There's no time left here.
Yep.
So
what a battle. You are correct there, Mr. Peters. You got viewers from down in southwest Kansas. What a game. No score at halftime here in Osage.
Osage gets the ball coming out of half.
Yep. We will take a break. You're watching Osage football right here on GSPN.
There's a kind of magic to making memories, to finding time for the little things and the big things, the new things, and the things you'll do over and over again. It's the magic of a job well done and a well-deserved day of rest, of living life to the fullest with the people you'd never want to live without. Fairway, closed on Sunday, open for life.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision, to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Health powers life, from the delightfully routine to the truly uncharted. Building a relationship with a primary care doctor is one of the easiest ways to stay healthy. So if you don't have one, get started with Mercy One. From annual wellness visits to screenings and immunizations, our primary care doctors can help you be proactive with your health, ensuring you're ready no matter what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. And for a limited time, try the sweet heat of our new honey hot sauce. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights, only at Pizza Ranch.
District 1 to District 2. Thanks, Sarah.
We now conclude our show with featured soloists Kendra Steyer on the trumpet and Garrett Elgin on the mellophone. Tunes include For Good, No Good Deed, and finally, No One Mourns the Wicked.
back here at halftime as the Osage Marching Band completes their performance. I like how the State High School Athletic Association still lets them
Perform.
play. Yeah, I mean, you get to the playoffs. This is a state-sanctioned event. This is the state playoffs. Some people think the state playoffs don't start until you get down to the dome. Like, no, these are state playoffs.
Yep.
The first 3 rounds are, neutral sites.
Right.
Or not neutral sites, sorry.
Home sites.
On home sites.
Yep.
And the neutral site and the semis and championship. But, you have to you can't do a lot of the extra stuff that you would see some home teams do, like Osage would run out in their tunnel with the fire and whatnot, with the sirens going with the fire trucks. You can't do that in the playoffs,
right?
But they still let them put the marching band out there,
which is the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
I mean, you've had a good enough season to host a game. Why not let the school celebrate also? So,
well, if you're just tuning in and you see no score in the football game,
that's not a typo.
I don't think you should be shocked. I mean, these 2 defenses are playing as advertised. They make it hard on their opponents to move the football, and just looking at the unofficial first half stats, that's what we've seen. Osage has had the ball for they've had 23 plays, 93 yards. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, 33 plays, 117 yards. So Osage averaging 4 yards a play, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley averaging 3.5. Each team has turned it over once, both turnovers coming inside the red zone. So,
right.
I mean, you could possibly looking at maybe a 7-7 score.
This has a feel of first to 14 is probably
right. I mean,
going on to the next round.
Each team feels like, we should have a touchdown on the board, but it's wash right now. You're tied at halftime. You got 24 minutes left in this game to find out who's moving on to round 2. We were looking at 2A scores around the state. And my only reaction to all that was, man, 2A football is a crapshoot.
It's wide open.
Looking at scores, unofficially we saw Cherokee was up a couple I think, 29 to 15 or 14, I think. Cherokee, the district champion in District 1, leading Spirit Lake. Roland Story, the district champion in District 4, is down by 1 to Anamosa. That's 7-6 at halftime in Story City. West Branch and Denver tied at 15 at halftime. West Branch, a district champion. Denver, the 4 seed out of District 4. So that's a game tied at half. Didn't see a score for North Fayette Valley at Mid Prairie. Grandview Christian, there is one final. Kemper Catholic defeats Grandview Christian 35-0. So number 1, Kemper Catholic. That game kicked off at 5 p.m. So that is the first official.
That kicked off that early?
There's 2 games in Carroll tonight.
Aha.
Yep.
Okay.
2 games in Carroll tonight. So, Kemper started at 5. They win, so they're moving on. They're officially the first team moving on to the round of 16. OAB CIG at Western Christian, and OAB was leading that one.
I think that was 14-3.
Yes. Yep, 14-3 OAB CIG. Unity Christian was up at halftime on Okoboji.
Yes.
And there you go, Unity Christian, 3 seed out of District 1. People were telling me District 1 was down this year. I know for you Nighthawk fans watching, no, you guys know that District 1's pretty tough. Like it's a lot better than a lot of people were saying. I had people tell me all week, no, it's been a down year for District 1. I'm thinking, what? Watch a film.
Yeah, watch the film, right?
Tell me it's down.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
In the first half, in a lot of these districts, District 1 is performing very well. Kind of a surprise to me, maybe. Hampton-Dumont Cal, couple score lead on Woodward Granger.
Yep, they're at home.
That was Osage's first opponent of the year, week 1. Hampton-Dumont Cal. Osage won that 22-6. But yeah, Woodward Granger once ranked as high as number 2 in 2A.
I feel like Hampton, we played them earlier in the year, and we probably caught them maybe the best we could right out of the gates. I felt like they've caught fire here the last few weeks. They went from being out of the playoffs to the number 2 in that district, and right now they're taking all the advantage of that. So yeah, it's just a fun time of year to call the games and
playoff football.
Playoff football.
2A playoff football
2A
to be specific.
Correct.
I mean, Osage, or excuse me, District 3 third place finisher Crestwood that Osage saw a couple weeks ago. Crestwood and Alburnett tied at halftime, no score in that game.
I know you've got the enrollment numbers. Where does the Nighthawks sit as far as the?
They're one of the larger teams.
Yeah, they were in 3A last year, correct?
Yep. Yep. I can tell you.
And that can be that is a factor, especially when you go into class play. Is sometimes those bigger schools, they just inherently have a few more bodies they can throw out there.
Yeah,
this time of year.
Of the 48 teams in Class 2A, just looking at the bed size. This doesn't put the calculations
correct
of that they use for the free and reduced lunch that make your classifications. But Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with the 7th largest bed of 300. Osage was the 39th out of 48 with 224. Not that those numbers obviously don't matter. I mean, Osage was the smallest team in District 3 and wound up winning that. So size-wise doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, you have Kemper Catholic. I know Catholic school, but yeah, the 42.
Yeah, there's
size
some,
about 48.
Calculations there that how the schools are run and those kind of things. So it's just an interesting look at the demographics in 2A, even compared to 3A, the 3A ball.
Man, it's just looking at these scores in 2A, man, it's just crazy.
It's a fun one.
We kind of knew 2A is just up in the air, and it's just been exactly that. Just looking at halftime scores around 2A, it's good stuff. See if we can find some other scores. As teams are out there. Oh, Spirit Lake making a run.
Okay.
Spirit Lake and Cherokee tied at 29.
All tied up. Yep.
So
and we talked about that too. If you're a 4 seed coming out of District 1 or District 2, we personally put stock in that.
Yeah.
On that. Northwest Iowa football traditionally has played very physical on that. There's probably a reason a lot of dome teams have come out of that area.
Got another 2A score. Wilton leading Dike New Hartford 22-14 at halftime. That's being played at Wilton. What else we got here? What teams are still getting their last-minute warm-ups here? We'll start the third quarter soon. Again, OAB CIG, they were leading 14-3 the last update we saw at Western Christian. Yeah, it's been, I'd like to find that score of Waukon and Bellevue, but not.
Yeah, that's the one score we're missing out there that just.
Oh, here we go. Waukon up 12-0 at halftime over Bellevue.
Yep.
So that is Osage district opponent Waukon.
If I remember right, Bellevue is a very pass-happy offense.
I think you are correct.
Very wide open on that part of it. So.
All right. So teams are ready to go. The Nighthawks are going to be kicking off. This is the first meeting ever between Osage and Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Well, we'll see.
Question.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not really a trivia question, but just a fun.
It's a fun fact,
update.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Trivia. I didn't really come up with a trivia question tonight. Didn't really think enough.
Well, I want to make note. I did see Tristan Huseman was on the field tonight on a few defensive snaps, so it's good to see him back. He's missed since about 4 games now.
He got hurt against North Fayette Valley.
Some ligament issues.
Yeah.
No,
was it
New Hampton? First or second play against New Hampton.
That's right. Yes. Second.
Got in a pile. Got some helmets to the elbow, and I think he had some pulled ligaments, pulled tendons, something in there that was keeping him out of that. So.
Hey, got to give a shout out to our camera operator, Aiden Wickham, running our camera on GSPN. Thank you, Aiden. All right, second half, getting ready to start. Kicking off for the Nighthawks. This looks like Aaron Ramos. Back return for Osage.
The only thing I'm looking here is trickeration.
And on the near side, no, it's Quinn Street far side, Sage Christensen. Your near side. This kick is going to Christensen. Sage makes a catch around the 11. Gets across the 20. Gets around to the 25 and taken out of bounds. Shy of the 30. But Osage and Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, no score beginning the second half. Got 24 minutes to figure out who's moving on.
There we go.
Ball's going to be spotted officially at the 27 for Osage. Their last drive had a big run from Brock Trees that set them up shop around the 25 of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, but then Osage would fumble inside the 10. They fake it to Trees, throw quickly, catch made, Ulan hopping, not much separation.
About a gain of 3.
Yep, gains a couple yards up to the 30, so yeah, 3-yard gain on the play.
Well,
curls. I like it.
Absolutely. And there might be a maybe a stut and go here. The way the safeties come down hard on that, they've tackled really well and come after our short passing game. So maybe there's something coming off of that.
So 2nd down, 7. Opening drive of the second half. Street power up the middle, loses the football. Ball still on it, and there's a fight for the ball. Boyden-Hull says they have it. The officials taking a look, and it is 3rd down. Clock needs to continue to run.
Yeah,
yep.
I thought he jumped back on it.
Well, Street was there, and then I think he got the ball knocked away from him going for it, and then I think looked like Donald Heidemann was in.
Yeah.
I saw number 50 on the ground fighting for that ball too. So either way, 3rd down and 3 on a 4-yard run. Pistol set here for the Green Devils. 2 receivers each side. Dodd in motion. And they'll go power. Street lowers his shoulder, got the first down, gets up to the 41. Osage moves the sticks on 3rd down and 3 behind the legs of their quarterback, Quinn Street. Street, a UNI commit, defensive back commit for the Panthers. A 3-time place winner in the Open 400 down at the Blue Oval. 1st and 10. Handoff, Trees, Brock.
Nice.
Knives forward, gets about 7 on the run.
Nice run, Brock. Just darting his way through the holes there, keeping it just low, super low.
About 7-yard run, I'm going to say here for Brock.
And,
under 10 minutes of play in the 3rd quarter.
The Nighthawks have gone to what I would effectively a 5-man front here with a stand-up linebacker.
On the ground again, Trees falls forward. Trees, 1st down.
Yeah.
Going to be enough to move the sticks. Back-to-back runs behind the legs of number 5, Brock Trees.
A little momentum here.
5-0 here in Osage is on a mission.
Well, if Osage can make a living in the middle of the field here, that's a good sign.
You didn't catch that. The police officer just left the field.
I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Trying to have some humor in this game, and it's just something to lighten up the tension here. It's a 1st down run by Osage Trees, just nowhere to go. About maybe a yard and a half. They're letting them play out there. I mean, they're giving them, on both sides of the ball, they're giving them a couple extra seconds on forward progress to get a couple more licks in there. I know some fans don't like that.
I'm not particularly fond of that, too. That's how some of those injuries happen, both to the guy doing the hit and the guy taking the hit.
About a yard and a half gain there. I'm going to keep it at 2nd down and 9 for Osage. Dodd comes in motion, left to right. They'll swing it out to him, but the pass just out in front of Dodd. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, we've seen that here and there from Quinn, just a little inaccurate on these swing routes.
Looked like the Nighthawks, too, had that well covered as well.
Yeah.
Here on the near side of the field, not much room And the Nighthawks had guys flow into the football. They've obviously done some scouting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep,
absolutely.
I don't know what, at this point in the year, what all you could be hiding from somebody.
Correct.
Unless it's just a trick out of the bag. Third down, Osage power. Here's Street's got some room. Across the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! The Green Devils break the scoreless tie with the legs of Quinn Street, his 20th rushing touchdown on the year.
Well, that was well blocked at the point of contact, Nolan. They lined up that bunch formation, and all guys, white hats got on the black hats, and it was, I don't know if Quinn even was touched.
That unofficially 42 yards, or 47 yards, I'm going to say. Osage will line up and go for 2.
Got a swinging gate formation here.
Little trickeration. Street by himself, claps his hands. He will try to run.
And
he
he
slips
slips.
and just nowhere to go. So 2-point attempt, no good. But hey, we
You're
have
on the
points
board.
on the board, or officially with 8:27 to play in the third quarter. The Green Devils lead 6-0 behind the legs of Quinn Street.
Much needed way to respond coming out of the half. Now it's the Nighthawks' turn to see what they've got coming out here. Steve Bramer with the update. Saints up 40-0 at the half. Corbin Michaels with a great game. That's
shout out St. Ansgar. Osage and St. Ansgar, 2 teams out of Mitchell County, a combined 16-0 on the year through the first 8 weeks. Not sure if that's, I wonder if that's happened before.
Boy, if it has, it's got to be on single digits on that part of it.
So it could only happen single digits because Osage has only had 5 unbeaten regular seasons.
That's true. That's true.
At least since 1955. All right. 6-0. Berkey will kick off for Osage. Short end over end kick. This will be returned by Den Hartog. Makes a guy miss at the 25. Gets across the 30 up to the 32. Again, just a couple extra seconds where they just let you get another lick in there.
Just a little bit of a slow whistle for my taste. I'm just not a big fan of.
Yeah.
This game's already violent enough. No need to get a young man hurt.
All right. Well, we are not scoreless anymore. 6-0 Osage. They lead. But the Nighthawks, their first possession here, the second half, and right before halftime,
they found something.
They put together a 90-plus yard drive, but they threw an interception at the 2-yard line. Kept the score tied going into halftime. They do have Van Scapen at quarterback, Cale Weber the running back, and we have a false start. False start on the left tackle, Aiden Kramer. That'll back up the Nighthawks 5 yards.
Yeah, we have him listed at guard, but they've got him. They have him spread out there. I'm not so sure if they haven't brought in maybe another lineman to play the tight end spot at times.
They do. Yep. They have some heavy formations.
Right.
They'll move around Kramer. They'll put him at right tackle every now and then. They'll have Gasper Andres play some guard as well. So first down and 15, handoff. This is Bumgars right up the middle. Bumgars, nice momentum on that run.
Again with the.
I missed it, Josh.
We've got our right tackle blocking through the echo of the whistle, we'll call it here. So,
well, one thing I found interesting is there's like a new stat this year on Bound. You can put pancakes on there.
I saw that.
I mean, some teams don't do that. I don't think Osage puts pancakes. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley does, and they have some guys who have a lot of pancakes this year. Pass thrown out. It is caught by Bumgars, but he loses yardage.
Yeah.
Falls down. That helps Osage. It's a loss of 3 on the play. Yeah, that one of the guys with a lot of pancakes, number 59, Nate Brenneman, he's the one that has 3 Division I offers. He's got offers from KU, Michigan State, and Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, and he looks the part.
I want to know how he got the Florida Atlantic offer. I love it. Third down and 8. Van Scapen rolls, pump fakes, looking downfield, nowhere to go. He'll reverse side. He's got some room to run. He does throw it, and it is completed to Bumgars for the catch and the first down.
Yeah, you just too much time back there. Too much time.
And these two quarterbacks by both teams can extend plays. They can beat you with their legs, but then they can find ways to beat you with their arm as well. 1st and 10 Nighthawks inside Osage territory. And they'll go with the legs of Van Scapen right up the middle. And he's going to gain 3 or 4 on the play.
Van Schaefer on the carry.
Yeah, just, run them till you stop them is usually my theory.
Under 7 minutes to play, third quarter. Osage up 6-0. They scored on the opening drive of the second half. First possession here for the Nighthawks. And they're inside Osage territory at the 43. 2nd and 7. Bumgars in motion. Van Scapen looks, middle of the field. He's going to chuck it deep. Coverage there, and it's intercepted. Voigtlander! Bryson Voigtlander with the interception, his second on the year, and the Green Devil defense forces another turnover.
Yep. And that's just going for it, right? You're
going deep
nothing
to Colby
lose.
Den Hartog, but 14, Bryson Voigtlander, step for step.
Got a beat on it. Got
Now for Osage, you start back at your own 13, but hey, you got the stop.
13 or is it the 3?
Or the 3, excuse me. I was looking at the 13 where you got to get the first down. But hey, you got the ball with a lead. Can you add to it? They'll go in a pistol set here. Christensen in motion. They fake it to him. They'll hand it off to Brock Trees. Osage is trying to get away from their own goal line here. They get maybe a yard
or two.
Yeah. Yard and a half.
The one thing we haven't seen Osage is attempt a real downfield pass yet.
No, not really.
They're content to play that in the short game. And part of that is the Nighthawks aren't going to let you go deep very often.
2nd down.
Here's that formation again.
8. Option play. Keeper Street, and he is cut before he gets to the 10.
Yep. But that was the play he just scored on.
Yep. Osage just trying to get anything away from their own goal line here. 3rd down and 6, a big 3rd down here. Osage, you'd like to get at least a couple first downs.
Yeah.
If you do have to punt to try to change the field position, but Nighthawk defense trying to bow up and hold here after the interception. 3rd and 6.
Sending Brock in motion.
Empty set here for Street. Quinn looks, throws right side, catch made. Dodd gets a block, but I think he's shy of the first down.
Yeah,
he only gains a couple yards. Good open field tackle by the Nighthawk defense, and no surprise. I mean, it's hard to move the ball on either team.
Correct.
The defenses are playing as advertised.
Correct.
So Osage will have to bring the punt team out there. As back to punt, you got Tate Tabbert standing around the goal line. Osage has to bring in a late substitution here. You got 15 seconds. You got time. Tabbert, high snap, pulls it down. Gets a left-footed kickoff.
It's all right.
Not a short kick. Can it take an
right.
Osage bounce? It doesn't really. It's going to be downed by the Green Devils, close to where the interception was thrown. So,
right.
So the defense for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley holds, and they'll start inside the Osage 40-yard line around the 37. So the defense for the Nighthawks had to have a stop on possession there. They get it. Now the Osage defense, your last 2 possessions, you got 2 takeaways. Can you keep bowing up here?
Yep.
When you need it.
You got to keep the Nighthawks in long distance type positions here.
Devin Johnson, the tailback with Van Schapen, or Scapen. Bumgars, a lot of eye candy in motion. They'll go to Johnson on the run. We haven't seen him since the first series on a run. Osage just picks him up.
There you go.
Jacob Vance just grabbed a single leg. He knows how to get himself a little single leg takedown.
Oh, he's already.
He gained 2 on the run.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
got a couple, and then Osage shoved him back. So 2nd down and 8. Under 4 minutes to play here. 3rd quarter, Osage up 6-0 off of a unofficial 47-yard run by quarterback Quinn Street. Bumgars getting a workout here. They'll throw, pass deflected and incomplete. Knocked down there, Alex Machen, the tackle for Osage.
Okay, well, those are those plays that you think that are being discussed at half, because they're not gonna go away from what was working. So
4-down territory for the Nighthawks. They're looking at a 3rd down and 8. Green Devil crowd trying to help out this defense. Hand off, keeper, little RPO. Van Scapen runs, he's into the open field, spins, and he's got a 1st down around the 20-yard line.
Well, we lost contain on the outside there. Outside linebacker got washed right in. Well-designed play.
So under 3.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Inside the 20, around the 19-yard line are the Nighthawks of Osage. Bumgars, just every play, they bring him in motion. Johnson on the carry. Johnson gets another 2 on the run.
Johnson, the ball carrier, tackle made by
Well, the defensive line just needs to stay active.
I'm going to guess Colt Bumgars wins a lot of conditioning drills in practice. Just
that'd be my guess.
A lot of motioning back and forth.
Yeah, he's in constant
there you
motion.
Go. Number 7 in motion. Back to pass.
There's a
flag in the play. Throw in the air, and it's knocked down by Quinn Street. We do
That's
have a flag,
be a
though.
hold at least. And
pass broken up by
so
Street. Flag on the play.
Flag, we'll see what the official call is.
I don't know who that was coming off there, but he got swallowed up from the backside.
Yep, it's going to be holding on Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Osage will accept that penalty.
Well, once Van Scapen threw that ball into a danger zone a little bit. Voklander was primed for a touchback interception.
Street was there as well, the free safety. UNI defensive back commit. 2nd down 19. Van Scapen rolls right. Machen trying to chase him down, but he goes back. Other side. Osage got to force him out of bounds. Their 1st sack of the night. Pushed out of bounds. Trying to get number 8 there, Camden Ross.
Camden Ross, Noah Gallagher from a defensive tackle, chase him down too.
Boy, a loss.
But that play,
33.
That play was made, it was Severn Dodd from his end position. Rather than getting blocked to the inside, he come up the field. He fought. He was fighting to get up the field to get him to turn around.
About 3rd down and, about 25?
Yeah. Now you're starting to chuck it into the end zone territory.
33-yard line. Got to get to about, the 8 or the 7 for the 1st down. Quick pass, far sideline catch by number 12. Osage will make the tackle there.
About a gain of 5.
Ben Hartog makes the catch. It'll bring up 4th down, but 4-down territory, you're going for it.
Yes, absolutely.
Trying to see the gain goes for about 3 or 4, so
right now Osage
unofficially 21. They're going to punt?
No.
Yeah, they're punting. They're bringing extra punting jump.
Okay.
Juffer back to punt.
I mean,
they're really playing the field position game. Osage is making a late substitution here. They do get the
hopefully we got the right number on the field.
Right, yeah. A little movement there by Nighthawks. Low kick. And Nighthawks.
There's a flag from the side judge here.
There was some movement by
Let's see what the call is. I mean, heck of a punt. whatever. It wasn't pretty, but it was really effective.
Right, one of those where you also had to be careful as a return team. A low kick like that, just bounces off your
whirling
helmet.
duck running around there.
What was the penalty, folks? Was there a flag? Did somebody accidentally toss a flag instead of a
the
paint
side
bag?
judge tossed it.
Sideline warning. Osage. Okay. All right.
And that generally, folks, is just kids are kind of leaking over the side. It doesn't really result in any.
You get the first one's, first one's a warning.
First one's on the house.
All right. Well, second straight possession here for Osage. This ball's down at the 1. The 1. 1:38 to play third quarter. Osage at their own 1. Trees in the backfield with Street. They'll go on the ground.
No gain.
No gain on the play. Osage, you're kind of lucky.
Not even sure why you're trying to run that play. That's, to me, Nolan, if you're trying to get something in the middle, you just go under center.
Hey, they give him a yard. Come on.
Okay. You go under center and you get as many yards as you want. That whole handoff in the end zone got me nervous.
Yeah. Actually, they didn't even give him a full yard, so you don't get credit for a yard until you get the yard. So even a half a yard gain is not a yard on the stat sheet.
Right.
Second down 10. Street looking to throw. Quick. Completed to Boyden-Hull.
Okay.
Quickly stopped. Short gain on the play, but at least gets you out
breathing
of the end zone. Osage will have to snap it again.
Yep.
At least one more time. It's a gain of about 5.
Yeah.
Third down and 5, it appears.
All right. Well, we're
3rd and 5, Osage in the gun. Street claps his hands, rolls right.
He's got a guy
under some pressure. He throws, and it is incomplete. Intended for Cooper. Street was in the area.
Cooper's saying he got pushed down, but
I guess bring up 4th down here for the Green Devils. They'll bring the punt team out on the field again. Tate Tabbert. Here in a few seconds, we'll flip the field.
Yep.
Start the 4th quarter, but we still got 15 seconds to go in the 3rd. What a game. 6-0 Osage leading Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. A 1-possession dogfight right now. Better punt here. Can it take an Osage bounce? It won't. It's going to be down by Boyden-Hull around the 36-yard line.
They might have started there 3 straight times.
It's been pretty close. So, all right, 7 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
What's the holding again, guys?
Could be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Could be.
Let's go, Dean. Come on.
We got Juffer at
Juffer. Clayton Juffer at quarterback. 4 receivers to the left. He'll throw it out quickly. This might be nope, they'll get it out to Van Scapen. Van Scapen got the 1st down and more. Be the final play of the quarter, but 1st down
Pass complete to Van Schapen
for the Nighthawks. We're going to the 4th, folks. It's been a good football game. Got more of it coming up. We'll take a quick break. This is Osage football on GSPN.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We are a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson back with you inside the broadcast booth at Sawyer Field in Osage, Iowa. We start the fourth quarter, 6-0 Osage, but Boyden-Hull Rock Valley inside the 15 of the Green Devils. The difference right now in this game is a 45-plus yard touchdown by Osage quarterback Quinn Street. But here come the Nighthawks. 1st and 10 at the Osage 14-yard line. They go heavy under center. Quarterback sneak with Juffer. Just running right behind him. Gets all the way to the 10. A 4-yard gain.
I would be surprised if Coach Roseboom gets cute here.
Man, what a game.
What a game.
Whatever happens tonight for either team.
Yeah. It was a fun football game.
Yeah, this has just been all-out effort on both sides. Same formation. Handoff, Van Scapen. And he is short of a first down by a yard. He gains 5, so Van Scapen gets 5 on the play. 3rd down and 1. Ball at the Osage 5 with 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 4-down territory for the Nighthawks. I don't think they're kicking a field goal right here if Osage were to get a stop. But Nighthawks going heavy once again, using the big dogs up front. Juffer, the quarterback. Sneak again up the middle. And they will stop the clock to take a look.
He's signaling. Is he signaling 4th?
It might come down to a spot and a measurement. Taking a look. And, well, the Nighthawks, they have a first down. The White Hat and officials are going to come together. So, yeah, at this point, you got to measure it.
Right.
If anything, he's going to just be like a nose of the length shy of a first down. It's very close.
Right.
I'm not betting anything here. He's got it. First down, first and goal for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Second time they've had goal to go in this game. Last time they threw an interception. But it's first and goal at the Osage 4.
Well, if you're Boyden-Hull, there's no reason to come out of this power eye, heavy eye look. You've got the physical advantage. Now you can put the onus on the Osage defense to start stuffing gaps.
Yep, they'll say heavy, 2 fullback set. Juffer the quarterback, Van Scapen the tailback. And quarterback sneak, Juffer's going to gain a yard or 2, going right behind his left guard.
Yep.
Juffer on the carry for the Nighthawks.
So now you need to start pinching. You're just going to have to go to,
Second goal at the 3.
Yep, and we pull a linebacker off field. We bring in a lineman.
10 minutes to go in this game. Second down and goal. Nighthawks trying to tie and potentially take a lead on this drive. Under center again. Fullback dive, number 8.
I think he's in.
He is not in. Third
short.
down.
Okay.
Cale Weber on the run. 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Tackle made by Trees.
3rd and 1. D-line, you got one push in you right here. Maybe blow something up. Try to jar that ball loose. Something. If anything, it's 4-down territory. Nighthawks, same formation. Quarterback under center. Sneak by the quarterback. I'm not sure where he is at. I don't know.
You got to blow the whistle.
Second effort, 3rd effort, 4th effort. Where is he at? They're signaling 4th.
4th, okay.
So, 4th down and goal at the goal line. Under 9 minutes to play in the game. 4th and goal at the 1.
That looks like a full yard, doesn't it, Nolan?
Got 10 seconds on the play clock. They break huddle and run up to the line of scrimmage. Juffer,
Jump the
quarterback.
snap. Jump it. Jump it.
Trying to get Osage to jump. They'll go bootleg. They'll throw. They got a guy there. The catch is made, and we're tied. A touchdown reception. Coulter Van Egdom on the touchdown reception of 1 yard.
Good play call. Good play call.
And now a PAT attempt for the lead.
Yeah, Aaron Ramos. 6 of 9 on the year.
Try to take the lead. The snap, the kick on the way is good.
Okay, they got the lead.
Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leads Osage 7-6 with 8:12 to play in this football game.
Well, hey, hats off to the Nighthawks. They played the field position game well.
Yes.
Right? They weren't worried about it. Even the punt at like the 30-yard line, you know, I even question that. Why may just go down and run it down there, but nice job there. But, you know, it makes the objective really clear for Osage then.
All right, Osage, can you answer? PAT right now.
Right now,
the difference.
Right now, the Osage offense would just enjoy not being at the 2-yard line.
Right, a little bit of breathing room.
Little room to run around, right? Yeah.
So Osage scored their first touchdown, or I guess their only touchdown, with 8:27 to play in the third quarter. With 8:12 to play in the fourth quarter, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is in the end zone. Van Egdom with the reception. Nice play call there. Knowing that Osage was going to try to crash the gaps there. A little play action. And they capitalize. And right now, the PAT from Aaron Ramos, the difference maker. And Ramos now will kick off. Street and Christensen back to return for Osage. It's going to angle towards the sideline and go into the end zone by 2 yards. That is touchback number 2 for Ramos on the year. So Osage will start at their own 20 here, down by 1 with 8:12 to go in the game.
All right, well.
No time to panic. Just try to find a drive here. Your last 2 drives, you started at about your own 1.
Yep, you just got to, like the Nighthawks did, you just got to stack some first downs.
Street in the gun with Brock Trees to his right. They'll go power. Street. Right side. First down run. Still going down the sideline. One man to beat. Cuts inside. Got another man to beat. Cuts to his right. He's gone. Quinn Street's gone to the house for 80 yards. A touchdown. The Green Devils didn't trail for long, and they're back in front.
No laundry on the field, Noah. No laundry on the field.
Quinn Street, are you kidding me? Get on my back.
This is how it's supposed to be, Nolan. Your best players shine at the brightest times. So,
your 2A leader in touchdowns adds to it. His second rushing touchdown of the game, his last one of 47. Now he breaks one for 80.
Well, this is a big 2-point coming right up here.
Yes, you gotta have it. Gotta have it. Street by himself. He's got his brother as a tight end to his right. Trips to the left. They bring Dodd in motion. Now he'll flanker back out to the left side. Quarterback keeper Street lunges forward. He's in for the 2-point conversion. Osage up by 7.
One play, away you go. I'm not so sure, Nolan, that may have been the same play he scored on.
Absolutely it was. Ladies and gentlemen, this is playoff football. I don't care what happens tonight. This game is why we have a bracketed styled playoff. 2 teams just laying it all out there.
That's right. It's fun to watch. And I'm going to say, the Nighthawk faithful traveled well.
Absolutely,
They've done well. You know, last year Osage made the trip from here to Spirit Lake, which was about a little over a half. It had a good showing. That just means your town's engaged, your fans are engaged, your parents. I mean, it's mostly probably parents in that stands, and they put a lot of time and gas money to chase you around. So
Dalton Burkhart to kick off for Osage, a lefty. Gets that Berkey chant, and Berkey kicks. Low end over end kick. Bumgar's on the return. He'll fake the reverse, and he's going to run. He's got one man to beat. He's got a blocker out in front, and Bumgar's is going to make this at least a one-score game. PAT pending.
Boy, we got fooled.
Playoff football. Holy cow, Bumgar's unofficially, I'm going to call it 85 yards on the return.
Yeah, we followed right through with that fake. Nice play call, Coach.
They're going to attempt the PAT for the lead, or the tie. That is the first kickoff return touchdown allowed this year by Osage.
Nobody's tried that against us this year. That's the first time this kickoff coverage units have seen that.
PAT on the way, and boy, he drills it. Might have went outside, almost kicked it outside of Sawyer Field. We are tied at 14. All right. Well, we've seen
everything.
14 points or 21 points in the last
about minute and a half.
30,
maybe not even that.
The last 30 seconds on the dot.
Yeah.
14-14.
I love it. That was a well-executed fake handoff, reverse, whatever you want to call it, and Osage right side completely lost contain.
Holy cow. Phone's blowing up.
Oh, absolutely.
This is awesome.
We went from a defensive struggle to a shootout. You're right.
14-14.
Pandemonium.
Green Devil fans and Nighthawk fans, how you feeling?
You've been treated to a...
You wanted points? Well, you got some. It just took the fourth quarter. Well, Ramos to kick. This is going to Street. He'll catch it at the 8. Quinn Street, middle return, and Quinn gets across the 30 up to the 32 with it officially 7:35 to play in the game, knotted at 14.
I'm speechless, and that doesn't usually happen much, Nolan. So
Osage will start at their own 32. So their last play, they went one play, 80 yards. Now, in a perfect world, if you're Coach Kyle, you want one of those 6-minute drives.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'll take a score any way I can get them, but I prefer your method.
All right, 2 receivers spread out to each side. Trees in the backfield with Street. And Christensen comes in motion. Street, run. He gets across the 35.
Oh, gain of 4 or 5.
Street the ball carrier, tackle made by
4-yard gain. It looks like, actually, no, they'll move it back to the 35. So a 3-yard gain, second and 7 coming up. Well, Josh, you said the first 1 to 14 was going to win. Well, that's obviously.
I'm going to say the Devils got there first. So.
Yes, yeah, 14 wasn't the what you had to have to win. Osage on the ground to Trees, but he is going to be stopped for no gain. Maybe, well, they give him a yard up to the 36. So 3rd down and 6, Osage, you really want to have it right here.
Yep.
You need to try to at least extend this drive. Each team has all 3 timeouts in this second half right now. 3rd down and 6, Osage at their own 36. Street back to pass. Looks left, still looking. Now rolls to his right.
He's
Street got some green. He's going to take off and run.
Yeah.
And he's got the first down. Quinn
Right,
Street uses his legs and gains about 8 on the run.
Yep.
Don't see any laundry on the field, so.
And he had no intention.
Oh, they say he steps out a yard shy. My apology. Whoops. I didn't. Oh. I guess it's far sideline.
Yeah,
I couldn't see it. 4th and 1, Osage.
We're punting. Okay.
They will bring Tate Tabbert out. So 4th and 1, I thought, yeah. Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Osage, you got 8 seconds on the play clock. Gallagher comes in late. They get him set. And Osage playing for field position here. Nice punt.
Good punt.
And
please field that. Please field it.
They will not, because Osage got it down around the 2. With exactly 6 minutes to go, we stayed tied at 14. And Boyden-Hull Rock Valley will start around their own about 3.
About a 56-yard punt.
Tate's been a special teams dog this year.
Yeah.
Whether it's the PAT attempts where he runs them in for 2 or the punts now.
Well, I feel, Nolan, there's another big play coming up.
Yep.
One way or the other.
This might just be a shot play for Boyden-Hull. Just why not? They're
Or
at their own 2.
Yep. Or there could be, Osage could, fumble, return for a touchdown. You're in that area where you're a little uncomfortable. My guess is the Nighthawks would rather just.
Osage spent the entire 3rd quarter on this side of the field.
Right.
Van Scapen in the gun. Bumgar's in motion. Van Scapen to pass. They're going to air it out deep. Voigtlander's there, and he's intercepted it at the 30-yard line. Voigtlander, 15-10. Voigtlander, pick 6! Bryson Voigtlander, pick 6, and Osage back in front. His 2nd interception of the game. This one goes to the house for 30.
That ball floated. I wonder if he lost grip on it. We talked about that ball maybe being dewy. All the above there for that, Nolan.
Man, he had a wave of blockers out there, too.
Yeah, he was going to throw it as deep as he can. I'd have to think the ball slipped.
Osage going for 2.
Because Voigtlander had that thing pegged.
This is massive. This is a huge play right here. Osage going for 2. The snap, Street to pass. He dumps it out wide open. Brock Chase for 2. Osage gets a 2-point to go up by 8, 22-14, with exactly 5:50 to go. You wanted pandemonium, fans? You got it.
Calvin, you're right. What is even happening right now?
What on earth?
To take a page out of Ricky Bobby, I don't even know what to do with my hands right now.
My hands have been shaking since the opening kickoff of this game. I don't know if they're just cold or the energy drink's kicking in, but
no,
I love it, man. This is playoff football. This is why you play games. I don't care what your record is, what you're ranked, how many wins you have, how many losses you have. This is just playoff football, Josh. This is fun, man.
Yep.
This is fun.
I don't know if we kick it deep again here, Nolan. I would say you tell Berkey to squib it to one side or the other.
We saw that a lot against Crestwood because they have 2 very good returners. In Marr and Dartina. Speaking of them, I wonder how our district's doing. If anybody's got some our district updates from District 3 and District 1, we'd love some scores.
Nope.
They'll kick it deep, but it doesn't go to Bumgars. They fake it to him. This is number 12 on the run, and he's got a nice return. Den Hartog gets across a 30. Boy, a lot of extra shoving and pushing on both sides. I mean, they're letting kids play tonight. Like, holy cow. All right, so Osage up by 8 with 5:40 to play in the game. So you're 4 down territory no matter what for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, I would think.
Yeah,
at least maybe on this set of downs. If you get a first down, you're in 4 down territory the rest of the game, I would believe.
I would think. They.
Oh, what a game. So Van Scapen brings Bumgars in motion. And they will hand it off to him. We saw this earlier. And Bumgar's, though, nowhere to go. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. But nothing. It might just give him a yard.
They ran that play coming out of halftime. It's almost a Canadian football look to it, Nolan. They bring him in motion right behind him, and at the snap, he comes forward with a head of steam.
A big thank you. Tyler Bose says Alburnett leads Crestwood 13-6.
Oh, the good one down there, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Second down. Coming up here for the Nighthawks, approaching 5 minutes to go in this game. And this is Juffer. He's under pressure. Juffer throws it away, gets it across the line of scrimmage. Was he outside the tackle box?
I believe he was outside the tackle box.
I do think so too, because that ball was snapped around the middle of the hash. He was outside the hash.
I don't know.
He got it across the line of scrimmage. He looked outside.
They're definitely not going to throw it. So that's judgment call.
I like
Go
it.
with it. Yep.
That's all right. That's all right. 3rd down and 9 here for Osage. 5:01 to play. Or excuse me, 3rd and 9 for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Van Scapen rolls right. He dumps it out. Catch is made. 33 with another first down catch. Bodie Weber had a big catch earlier in this game, back in the second quarter.
Yep. Well, and they're certainly not in a position where they're uncomfortable going to a pass game here.
They're at their own 45-yard line, and now you're in 4-down territory. I think there, if it was 4th and 9, you would probably have to punt, but quarterback power, Van Scapen, big run, first down, 11-yard run, Van Scapen.
Yep. Nice job of the offensive line just crashing everybody down in, and linebackers took a bad angle.
Camden Ross.
A little slow getting up.
He gets up, clock running here, under 4:50 to play, 1st and 10. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley at the Osage 44-yard line. Green Devils leading 22-14. Bumgar's motion, man. They'll dump it back to him. It's a backwards pass. Falls on the ground and recovered by the Nighthawks. But the clock rolling here. Back inside Nighthawk territory. And Bumgar's is down. Bumgar's is down. We're going to get an injury timeout here for Cole Bumgar's. It was a backwards pass. He caught it, and then, he took a big shot. Officially, with 4:27, they stopped the clock here. 4:27.
I don't know how you can't call that a block in the back, though. It's right in front of you. Christensen is, That
was a 7-yard loss, so it'll bring up 2nd down 17. We have an injury timeout. I want to thank our Booster Club sponsors. You've been seeing our Emerald sponsors rotating up in the top left corner. Big thank you to our Platinum sponsors. We got Bushbaum Lawn Care and Snow Removal, Cedar Valley Orthodontics, Cedar Valley Seminary Foundation, Cooper's Osage Auto, Flooring America, LR Fault Construction, and the Canine Cabin. And then our gold sponsors, we have Astrip Drug, Central Park Dentistry, Countryside Construction, CUSB Bank, First Citizens Bank, Herd Insurance Agency, Home North Iowa, Claperick Farm Systems and Electric, Mike Molstead Motors, Mitchell County Abstract, Randy's Neighborhood Market, S&S Meats and Spirits, Sharper Services, Top of Iowa Auto Wash, and Unique Country Store and S&S Signs.
All right, our silver sponsors. We've got Brum Construction, Bergmeyer Dentistry, CIA Insurance, District 20 Supply Company, Elgin Custom Carpentry, Hoover's Hatchery, Johnson Oil and LP, Kibble Equipment, Colbert Realtors, Maine Realty, Mauser Insurance, Mitchell County Sheriff, Osage Healthcare Center, Osage Vet Clinic, Progressive Planning, and Wold Rim and Wheel. Those are your silver sponsors. Bronze, we've got the Cedar River Complex, Dungy's Furniture, Emerson's on Main, Farm Bureau Financial Services, J. Young Agency, Grain Millers, Johans Tiling, Mary Class Photography, Olson Implement, Osage Municipal Utilities, Osage Towing and Repair, Pollard Pest Control, Pop Excavating, Prairie Lakes Church, Spahn and Rose, Weber Auto Parts, and Heartland Power. Those are your current 25-26 Booster Club sponsors here. And just going here.
Bumgar's is able to get up to his feet. That's good to see.
Well, it's good to see Calvin back on. Calvin's been one of our contributors on the chat for all season. I don't know if he got lost in the Central Campus down in Ames or what was going on, but the Scrappy Drew can get Mueller out there on a scooter. You know,
if you gave him the option,
he would absolutely do it. So, and there's an update. Hey, walk-on is up on Bellevue. That would be a mild upset. That's a 5-3, 7-1 on that. Bellevue out of are they district number 6?
6. Yep, they were third place, District 6. They could have won their district. They played West Branch last week, and West Branch put it on them.
I don't know, but and the other one in our district, North Fayette Valley. I
haven't seen
an update there.
All right. So,
well, we're hoping the best for Baumgars there.
Yeah,
He's had a heck of a game. Dude's the Energizer Bunny, just bounding back and forth, constant motion.
Joe Dirt, Mueller he's out all football season.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
That's all we know.
Yeah. Okay, so the clock will run out of once they get the ball set. That was a run play. Clock only stopped due to injury time out, and the clock runs. So under 4:25 to play in this game. This is a 2nd down, 17. Juffer and Van Scapen in the backfield. Juffer throws. It is completed. Catch made, number 12, Colby Van Den Haag.
Nice toss. That's a big that's a gain of about 12 or 13 right there.
So now you're 3rd down and 4. 3rd down. Yeah, big play there for the Nighthawks at 13 yards. 3rd and 4, same quarterback, Juffer. Or no, excuse me, that's Van Scapen. Van Scapen power, 1st down. He needed 4, he got 4.
Yep.
So 1st down Nighthawks with 3:45
What
to play.
What a pass on that 2nd down play, Nolan. That was
Yes.
a big one right there.
First and 10, Nighthawks at the Osage 34-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go in this game. Van Scapen will run right side. Osage is all over it. Van Scapen tackle for loss. Keep him up. Keep him up. Yep. You're throwing down there, and that's 15 yards.
Severn Dodd's even asking for it. I am too. He was turned around, twisted around, couldn't get out of it. It's like, come on.
So 2nd down, 13. 3 minutes to go in this game. Osage up by 8. Van Scapen, empty set, trips right, 2 receivers left. He looks to his left, he throws quickly. Maybe a hook and ladder, they dump it out, but Osage makes a tackle.
Nice job.
He's going to be tackled out of bounds, I believe. Yep. A little hook and ladder. Catch was made by Stutcher.
We got somebody down on the sidelines. That looks like an Osage.
Well, I see a white jersey. Oh, that's white helmet. Sorry. That's
white helmet.
So this is going to bring up 3rd
Looks
down.
like a cramp.
A little 10-yard gain on the little hook and ladder. So Osage, they saw that on film, and they had notes on it. They were ready for it. That's Bryson Voigtlander, a little slow to get up. Bryson Voigtlander right now has the go-ahead play right now. He had a 30-yard pick six. The game was tied at 14. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley had the ball at their own 1-yard line on the first play of the series. They took a shot deep, but an underthrown ball was intercepted by Voigtlander, and he just had a wave of blockers out in front of him, walked into the end zone, and Osage got the 2-point conversion. That's been the difference right now. 2:47 officially to play in this game. Osage up by 8. 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Nighthawks at the Osage 27-yard line.
Well, third and manageable, you know you're in 2 downs, so the playbook is all over here for the Nighthawks. They can do pretty much whatever they want.
You do have number 9 in there at wide receiver now. That is Kyler Van Scapen for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Ball on the ground, picked up. Van Scapen makes guys miss. He's not going to have the first down, but that could have been a loss of 1,
No.
2, but he gains yards out of it.
Oh, that's the second time he's picked up a dropped snap.
Where's the ball spotted? Yeah, he's a yard shy. Okay. Well, he's 2 yards shy. Fourth down and 2. 4th and 2.
What do you do, Nolan?
Play football.
Me, I'm gambling. I'm a gambling man. I think they're going to throw out here in the flat.
Osage is going to call a timeout.
It's a good
Osage,
timeout.
Yep, I don't know if they had enough men on the field. They had one running off.
Well, I'm counting.
Osage gets a timeout. Their first of the half. First timeout by either team.
They did not. They ran their 11th guy off the field.
Oh, we do have a final over there. Unity Christian beats Okoboji 28-13. So that's District 1, number 3, right? Unity Christian knocking off District 2, number 2, Okoboji.
Yep.
There we go. I love these scores. Appreciate it. Not a 2A score, but East Sac County falls to West Lyon 48-6.
Well, yeah, this fourth down play, this is going to be one of those, I feel like a run-pass option on that. Try to get some misdirection. But that's a good timeout by Osage right there. Make sure you got the personnel you want. I feel like this could be maybe the same play they ran at the goal line for the touchdown.
4th and about a yard and a half. Under center, they have 2 down backers in a 3-point. Watch a toss sweep. Back to pass. Juffer, he's under pressure. He throws, and it's intercepted. Quinn Street gets the interception, and Street dives down. Osage will take over with a $1:56 to play. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley has all 3 timeouts.
The game isn't over.
Nope. But boy, you're in a great spot. We do have a final there. Cresco, Josh, they fall to Alburnett 13-6. So darn it, man, we're pulling for our district and couldn't quite get it.
Yep. I wouldn't expect anything different out of the cadets keeping that game.
In North Fayette Valley putting up a heck of a fight at Mid Prairie. They're down by 15, 34-19, 2 minutes of play, but outstanding outing there. Osage just got to hold on to that ball right now. Yep. Quinn Street's going to gain 3 on the play and a timeout. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with 1:51 to play in the game. About a 3-yard run there by Quinn Street. Osage, if he could get a timeout, or if you could get a first down, you're almost in victory formation, I believe.
Well, ideally,
you'd want to get on 3rd down.
Correct.
Correct. Yep. What a game. I hope all you over out in Northwest Iowa have been enjoying this one. This has been a great game. Big thank you to all of our Osage Booster Club sponsors. Our Emerald sponsors have been rotating up in that top left corner. This has been a lot of fun here on GSPN. I just knew it. I'm so glad, Josh, I called it.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to be a good game, folks. I had so many people tell me, oh no, this is going to be one team winning by a lot. No,
we've seen a lot of playoff football with Northwest Iowa teams in the last 5-6 years, and we know how they play football.
I don't care if you're 0-8 in Northwest Iowa.
They're gonna
put up a
coming
fight.
at you.
They're gonna put up a fight. All right, 2nd down 7. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with 2 timeouts remaining. Osage with 1:51 on the clock and the football. Street will keep it. Street's not going anywhere.
No.
And a quick timeout there by Rosa Boom on the far sideline. Street, if anything, possibly lost a yard. I think they'll say back to the line of scrimmage with 3rd down and 7.
Well, and it's
with 1:46 officially to play.
It's hard to get yards on this defense as it is, and now they know what you want to do. Well, yeah.
Somebody's asking, who would Osage have next if they win?
Boy,
we
that's
don't
a
know.
good question.
We don't know. Tomorrow, so what they'll do tomorrow morning for all the playoff winners tonight, tomorrow at 10 a.m. they will release the pods of each classification. They'll break it down into 4 pods. one thing is for certain, district champions cannot play each other in round 2.
Until the quarters.
Yep. So if you're a district champion and you advance, you are for sure at home. But
everything's on the
anything
table
else,
outside
you
of that.
could have a district rematch in round 2.
Yes.
So
right now it looked like, walk-on could be in the same pod. All that stuff.
Hey, you got to take care of this final 146. Osage will go power with Street, trying to get to the
He's
edge.
got it.
Street's got the first down. He will fall. No, he lost the football. He lost the football. Who recovered? That would be a huge recovery for the Nighthawks.
How did he lose the ball?
It looked like he was trying to get down.
Fumble on the play.
Nighthawks say they have it. The White Hats and everybody are taking a look. All the officials are coming in, and the body language for
They haven't signaled yet.
What is it? White Hat, make a call here, sir.
What?
When in doubt, talk it out. But
what's the discussion?
What?
Maybe they thought he was down.
I don't know. They're talking this thing out, trying to get everybody. What did you see? Did the ball pop out? I think the Nighthawks recovered it. If it's a fumble, it's going to be football for Boyden-Hull. There is officially 1:39 on the clock.
Okay.
First down, Osage. We're going to say he was down. Folks, I don't know.
I don't know either. It's hard to tell when you're out here, and the officials got together, and that was probably the discussion. Was he down by contact?
I saw him trying to get down, and then I thought he was down. Next thing you know,
the ball's
everybody's
right.
diving on the ball, but.
So, that's the officials probably came up and went, this is what I saw. So, one timeout left for the Nighthawks.
They're not going to use it right now. Osage is lining up in a victory formation.
You should be able,
to get
to it.
Knee this out. Clock starts to run, and Quinn Street under his center, Alex Machen. Hey, don't. They'll snap it.
Why?
And there's a timeout, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. You could have taken another 30 seconds.
I don't think we were aware.
Or another 20 seconds. That is their final timeout. It'll bring up second down and 11 or 12.
Yeah, that was a little bit lack of awareness.
Now, Osage, you can still. Well, now you need to burn some time because 40 times 3 is going to be a minute 20.
Coach Kyle's telling the guys, hey, settle down.
You're going to have to. They can't stop
you can run
it,
about
but
27,
you're
28 seconds.
Right. You're going to have to burn extra time here because 3 straight knees
isn't going to get it for you.
It's going to be a minute 20. You got a minute 29 to go.
Right.
So that's a big oofta right there.
Yeah, that's a whoopsie. That's a big whoopsie.
Boy, just when you think the game might be in hand by one team, it's not.
No. Osage has not played a clean game, for sure, whatsoever. That is one thing for sure.
So Osage will still line up in victory formation, but
I don't know if he can just stand with it for a little bit.
Hold on to the ball, though.
Right.
Street will take a quick knee. It's third down, 13.
40-second clock. That's not right, is it?
Yeah, it's 40-second.
Oh.
As soon as the play is over. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Then we're good there. Yeah. Even if.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, folks. My math is totally wrong. People probably think I'm an idiot. Yeah. My math wasn't right. Yeah, 40 seconds is not. 40 seconds times 3 is.
I thought it was a 25-second play clock that resets.
No, okay, so maybe we're good. Maybe they need to snap this. You want to use every single second you can. It wouldn't even hurt to even call your own timeout.
Correct.
Osage will snap it with 1. They take the knee.
40-second play clock starts now.
So Osage, yep, you can
run around with it.
Well, you can just take a knee. There is about a second and a half difference between play clock and game clock.
I think maybe Coach Kyle would take a timeout here, right? Heck, you could even take a penalty, delay a game penalty.
Oh, no, I don't think you can do that anymore.
You don't think so?
No, I think that will stop the clock.
But
you just got to burn about a second and a half. Don't take the quick knee because you give it right back to him.
No, stand up back there. Turn around and run
Snap,
towards the clock.
Yep, Street notices it. He looks at the clock. He will take a knee, and that is it, folks. Osage advances. They get one heck of a fight from Boyden-Hull Valley, but the final score is going to be Osage 22, Boyden-Hull Valley 14. And Osage improves to 9-0 on the year. They advance to round 2 of the playoffs. Boyden-Hull Valley will retire the year at 4-5, but heck of a performance by the Nighthawks. That was a
congratulations to both teams there, and Nolan, you and I called it. We talked all week that this game was going to be a dogfight. It just I couldn't see like an Osage team getting out of here, running clock, and that's what we heard from some people, and I think those are record watchers a little bit.
And what a game.
Yeah.
Great performance.
Hard fought. And I hope the guys in the trenches are dapping each other up because that was a fun one.
Man, Boyden-Hull Valley, watch out for them next year. They had a lot of juniors starting tonight.
Yep. They don't lose much.
Yep. Coach Rosaboom has got a solid squad over there in Northwest Iowa. But the Green Devils get the win, 22-14. They will advance to round 2. We'll find out who their opponent is tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when they release the pods. We do know Osage will be back at home here on Sawyer Field. They are a district champion, plus they are ranked 4th in Iowa. So basically you got home field advantage until the Dome, but you know for sure you're at home in round number 2. 22-14 the final. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with your post-game show and an interview with Chris Kyle, the head coach of your Osage Green Devils, next here on GSPN.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils.
Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Town & Country Insurance, protecting our hometown since 1975. Whether it's your car, home, or farm, they've got you covered. Contact us today for your personalized quote. Go Green Devils.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by IHSAA Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, IHSAA Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. IHSAA Abloy, opening doors to excellence. Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance. your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
We are back here on the postgame show at Sawyer Field. The Osage Green Devils get the win tonight by a final 22-14 over Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. The Green Devils go to 9-0 on the year. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley season comes to an end at 4-5. What a game tonight. Man, we saw an electric fourth quarter, a total of what? 29 points?
Yeah.
In my math, right? Something like that in that fourth quarter.
I can't say enough about hats off to Boyden-Hull, Rock Valley here. The Nighthawks, they came over here, played free, played football like they like to, and took Osage right down to the wire. And I'll say it again, Nolan, you and I put our notes together, and this is exactly what we thought we might see.
I hate to say I told you so, but I did.
Yeah, and it's one of those, like, we thought the big mistake, one way or the other, was going to be, kind of the telltale. And unfortunately for the Nighthawks, that pick six, that was the one on that. Because Osage certainly didn't play a clean game. We had some fumbles on the ground, penalties. We cleaned up the penalties in the second half, which is good. That allows you to at least have a successful spot. So, when it comes to that, you just you tip your cap. Both teams shake hands. You could tell all the guys walking off that there was some mutual respect across the field there on that part of it. But yeah, as we're going through, we're trying to figure out who's advancing into the next round here. I haven't got a score lately on Hampton-Dumont. That's one game we know that's not, at least that we don't know, is finished.
Well, Hampton was up by a solid amount at half.
Like 13-14 at half.
Something like that. So
Dyke New Hartford hadn't seen anything on that. That was a good 3-2 matchup. And then they're at Wilton. And then, let's see, we had Mediapolis at Centerville. And then we had South Tama County at Van Meter. And I haven't heard any of those games there. So
not seeing anything either. We can always look at the old Twittersphere, or what do you call that now?
Yeah.
Exosphere.
We appreciate the Western Iowa fans that tuned in tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that game as much as we did on that. I know at one point we were up over 1,000.
We had a record night on GSPN. Big thank you, to everybody from Northwest Iowa. I know it's a long drive, so we had a bunch of viewers. I hope you enjoyed the call. I hope it wasn't. We're not trying to be biased announcers. We try to paint the picture like we see it.
Absolutely.
And it was a heck of a game.
Absolutely. So. We bleed green, but we also appreciate good football across the field. So.
So far, I haven't seen a district champion go down yet. I know for sure Kemper Catholic has won. Osage, obviously. Roland Story advanced tonight. PCM winners as well. Mid Prairie was leading North Fayette.
Denver West Branch was a tight game.
That was 15-15 at half. Let's see. Spirit Lake, they were tied at 29. Spirit
they
Lake,
kinda come back.
Spirit Lake in the fourth quarter had a lead of 50-43. Holy cow, that turned into a shootout. All right, so we'll bring in head coach Chris Kyle. He's got some support here as well. But all right, Coach.
We've got Coach's #1 cheerleader.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's show the palms. Got to get the palms on the TV. Get them up there. There we go. All right. All right.
Oh, okay. You all right? We got Osage
That's what we
football
were
head
doing
coach.
in here.
Yeah. Chris Kyle with us. Coach, your boys get the win, 22-14.
Yep.
You knew this was going to be a dogfight. We texted a lot over the week. As soon as you got the playoff matchup, you knew, man, this is not your typical 1-4 draw. You knew we were going to get a fight, and Coach, we saw just that. But you guys threw enough punches to be standing on your feet last. How do you break this game down? And
I think a lot of it is no one on that sideline ever doubted the outcome there. We stayed together, and we, even when others may have been doubting it, like, we stayed together, and we just said, hey, we've done this all year. We're going to get a stop. We're going to get, we're going to score. We're going to do what we need to do to be successful and get the win here. And, it wasn't our best output offensively game, but, it's a game where we tried to play more complementary football at times, especially it felt like in the second half we were just buried every drive. We started inside our own 5, and with the size that they had, they had 3 270-pound guys in the middle, and we're a little banged up front right now, and so we just tried to manage that the best we could. We felt that they were really physical in the secondary with our guys, and we just told them we got to play through it, we got to find a way, and our guys did a great job just finding a way to get it done. We left penalties early, hurt us, and then the one turnover, but outside of that, we tried to, again, just shorten the game, play complementary football, do what we do, which is,
find ways to get 4 into the end zone, right?
Yeah. So.
Coach, I don't know what it is. Like, time and time again this year, your defense has not given up a lot of points, but it just seems like any time that they do, you guys just answer. Like, I know it's not easy, but you make it look easy, and you go down 7-6. Only the second time this year that you've trailed in a game. You go down 7-6, first play from scrimmage, Quinn Street goes 80 yards. Well, then they return the kickoff to the house, tie the game at 14. Your offense puts together a solid drive. You get an excellent punt by Tate Tabbert, and then they take a shot deep. We kind of had a feeling that maybe they would take a shot deep on their first play at the 1. Interception by Bryson Voklander, pick 6. That's your game-winning score. But time and time again this year, the answers that your team has, that all just starts with the culture, and you guys have built that.
We've spent the last, really since I've taken over as head coach, just really working on building trust amongst ourselves, trusting each other, trusting our guys, and really just working on, hey, next play mentality, pick each other up, and then, we just have to continue to keep fighting, and that's one thing this group does a phenomenal job is they fight. It may not always look pretty, but at the end of the day, we came out with a win. And we talked about that a lot of times. A lot of your really good football teams get tested round 1, and then they find their footing, and then, good things happen round 2 and keep going. And, you're going to have to win games like this, to make the run. You're going to have to win ugly football games, and sometimes, that defense is phenomenal. That's probably one of the best we've seen all year, if not the best.
There's not much running clock left out there.
Right
in the
right.
playoffs.
And
there really shouldn't be after this
No.
round either.
No.
And that looked like the kids were prepared for that.
Yep. And we knew it was going to be a dogfight. When it was 0-0 at half, we talked about, hey, we did not play a great offensive half. We shot ourselves in the foot with 3, big penalties. And against a team like this, against a defense like this, you're not going to convert many 25, 30-yard, second and 20, second and 25.
And we've been in those situations all year. And I've told Nolan, I said second and 20. Most of the time I feel pretty good about it. Okay, I think we can get this.
Yeah.
That defense is designed to make you go just trudge it out, right? And if you put yourself behind the sticks, it's kind of game over for that drive.
Yep.
And so, like you said, in the second half, it looked like you got the point across. Hey, we can go win this. We just can't keep shooting toes off our foot.
Yep.
Kind of thing. So, good.
It wasn't. games aren't really decided by one play. I mean, there's a combination of plays, but one of the biggest plays of the game, and your team had to have it right before halftime. I mean, they have, second, third and goal at the 2-yard line, and they're out of timeout, so they go through the air on the play, deflection, right place, right time. Griffin Uhlenhop got the interception. I mean, that had to be a big win, a sigh of relief going into halftime. Hey, you're looking at possibly being down a score, and then, hey, we're 0-0. I mean, I'm sure the vibes at that point feeling very good.
Yeah, we felt like we left a touchdown on the board there, and then when they were driving, and it's like, all right, we got to make a play, and Griff made a nice play, and I honestly thought he was going to outrun him, then go to the house, but just a great play for him, and
they've got great team speed in that secondary,
in
their skill positions. So, the yards were tough. But Coach, one question I had is, both of Quinn's scoring runs, was that the same play?
Same play, different formations.
Okay. It was just that first one, the 45-yarder, was as clean as I've seen that play blocked all year long, which was surprising against that defense. So that's when you kind of know you're like, okay, there is a little bit of spot in that armor that we can exploit at times. So that probably had to be a big confidence for that offense to go, okay, we're all right.
Yeah. And I think we've only run that version of the play. I think we ran it a ton at Upper Iowa. We ran it a ton this summer, but I think we've only run it in a game twice.
Okay.
So it's a different variation that we've been working out of that formation, and it was successful for us tonight. So
it produces. Let's put it that way.
And the nice thing about those plays is it's just credit to not only you have to have blocking up front with your line of scrimmage, but being able to block downfield with your wide receivers. I mean, that is a it's not a stat or whatever. I mean, the wide receivers aren't getting, receptions, yards, whatnot, but man, the play doesn't happen without them.
Right.
Those are effort plays.
Yep. And, we talked about receivers. The difference between a 10-yard gain and a touchdown is usually one block. And so we've really stressed that this week, and we did a lot of different blocking techniques because we knew we were going to have a hard time getting chunk yards against that front. And so we just said we're going to have to, make the difference in the secondary. And we felt like our advantage was we had a big advantage in the blocking department in the secondary. So, but
looks like you're ready to go celebrate.
Yeah, we all are. That was a great game.
The clicking. Sorry.
We knew it was going to be a 4-quarter fight. We were ready for it, and you took some punches, but in the end, you delivered more, and you get a win, 22-14. So, we'll sleep on it tonight.
Yep.
Find out the pairings. I think tomorrow at 10 a.m. again.
That's right.
They'll come out with the pods, and then right back to the war room. Putting.
I know I'm putting this game on when I get home. Yep. I want to see. I want to see it again.
Yep.
Yeah, so. Coach. It was a lot of fun up here in the booth, and I'm sure it was a lot of fun down on the sidelines. I mean, talk about this home atmosphere. I mean, playoff games. It's what you play the games for. They're not played on paper, but the fans here at Sawyer Field, they brought it.
Yeah, I thought we had a huge home field advantage tonight. I felt like our crowd was one of the best crowds I've ever heard here at Sawyer in my 10 years here. And just the electricity in the air was palpable for most of the game. And they were really situational.
They're following your prompts.
Yeah,
right?
like situationally, like sometimes we're like, okay, like now you cheer, get loud,
Go ahead and start stomping.
Yeah, like tonight it felt like they didn't really need it much, that they were, just engaged the whole time, and that's what we need. We need as many, this broadcast is amazing, but we do need people here to make this.
We need rear ends in the stands.
Yeah.
And I'll say this again, there is nothing like being at a live football game. Watching it's great, but being out here, the cold air, the sights, the sounds, smells, all that stuff. You just don't get that coming through. We can try to explain it. It doesn't compare to that. So, yeah.
So if you have
Hats off to the Osage.
If you have a chance to get here to Osage next week, just do it.
Yep.
I mean,
if you got to bundle up and put a stocking cap on, no big deal.
So be it.
It's 3 hours that core memories can be made like that way. So.
Yep.
Well, Coach, your team gets a win, 22-14. We'll let you go on and celebrate with your staff and your boys and have some fun tonight. But I know here in the next, 12 hours, you're back to the drawing board getting ready for next week. But the Green Devils get the win. Thank you, Coach Kyle, for all your time.
No pom-poms out the door? All right.
But heck of a game there, Josh. That was, boy, a lot of fun.
I know the camera's not out there, but the Nighthawks are. That's the part you forget a little bit, and it happens to everybody but one team in each class. Is the season ends, and they're out here. A lot of these guys, these seniors, probably played their last competitive football game, and they're just trying to soak up the last minute on the football field on that. So.
Going through, trying to find as many 2A scores as we can. I think I got all these updated so far. Oh, wow, Mediapolis takes out Centerville.
Interesting.
That is Mediapolis, 3-seed from their district, going to
Centerville.
Centerville back-to-back losses. They were 7-0, but they'll end their season at 7-2. Let's find that score from Hampton. That was they're playing Woodward.
They're playing Woodward Granger. Yes.
They were up at halftime. Boy, they went big. Hampton Dumont. Well, it's into the third quarter.
Into three, but
into three, they were up 43-22. So you're believing that
we can probably chalk that up to a.
You'd think
we can probably put it in pencil.
I know North Fayette Valley. They were down 15 against Mid Prairie. Trying to see all of our district teams. Mid Prairie wins that one 34-19.
Yep.
So
the boys,
let's find. All right, Spirit Lake and Cherokee. That was a 4-seed leading Cherokee. End of regulation, tied at 50 2 minutes ago. Going to overtime. Spirit Lake at Cherokee.
Spirit Lake caught fire here at the end of the season. They were in danger of, at one point they were 1-5.
Yeah.
And I know you and I talked about it. We didn't want anything to do with that.
Pella Christian takes out Clarinda. So there is your first
upset.
Pella Christian 2-6 goes on the road and takes out 6-2 Clarinda.
Wow.
27-24. Again, folks, that's why you play the game on paper.
Yep.
And Clarinda just picked up a big win last week. They trying to remember. They were basically in a district championship game last week and won it.
Right. Who was there? Who was the
was that
second place out of that?
Was that Van Meter?
That could be.
Well, they beat Van Meter earlier in the year, and then the game that they had last week was basically a win for the district
Clarinda
championship.
kind of went on a run there after they beat Van Meter, kind of come out of nowhere.
So, and then Dyke, New Hartford, and Wilton. I don't even know if there's people watching us, Josh. I think
it says there's 2:30. Well, now they're dropping precipitously.
Wilton with a win over Dyke, 50-14. So. All right, so your 3s at 2s, there was 2 upsets right now. OABCIG beat Western. I mean, if you're just saying, I'm saying upset as like a 3 finished district team going on the road beating a 2. OABCIG beats Western Christian. Unity Christian beats Okoboji. So that was District 1 versus District 2. The District 2, 3 beat the District 1, 2, and then the District 3, 1 beats District 2, 2.
Yeah, I'm totally confused, so that's good.
Funny stuff.
So really, we're waiting on that Spirit Lake
Cherokee, and then Woodward Granger, Hampton Dumont Cal. I mean, Hampton Dumont Cal was
pretty handily.
Up 21 going to the fourth quarter. So other finals, teams, district champions that got wins, Kemper Catholic, Osage, Roland Story, West Branch, Mid Prairie, and PCM. A 4 beating the district champion, Pella Christian over Clarinda. And then other finals, OABCIG beats Western Christian, Unity Christian over Okoboji. Waukon beats Bellevue. I mean, that's I could see Waukon being in Osage's pod. Don't know if they'll play each other next week, but they could possibly end up in the same pod. Alburnett beats Crestwood, another team possibly in Osage's pod. I mean, they're ranked 5 by the IHSAA.
It depends on how the upsets work themselves out as far as like the ones here.
Wilton beats Dyke New Hartford, Centerville, or excuse me, Mediapolis. I crossed that out wrong. Mediapolis beats Centerville.
Okay.
And right, did I
think
say
that's
that,
what we
right?
saw, right?
I gotta double check myself. Smile at the camera, Josh. Where was it? Now we can't even find it.
Clarinda.
Yeah, Mediapolis did beat Centerville. I just crossed it out wrong. And then Van Meter beats South Tama County. So I'm not going to sit here and try to guess who we're going to play next week. It was a fun game tonight. We need to go and just recover. But a 22-14 win. Your touchdown tonight, just recapping that one last time. Osage scored first. It was 0-0 at halftime. Osage scored first, a 47-yard run by Quinn Street. Put Osage up 6-0 with 8:27 to play third quarter. They went for 2, didn't get it. So 6-0 would be your score. Osage leading after 3. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley took a lead 7-6. They had a 1-yard touchdown reception by Van Egdom. That was Coulter Van Egdom with a 1-yard touchdown run on a 4th and goal play. And then they got the extra point to go up 7-6 with 8:12 to play in the game. But then Osage, first play on the next series, 80-yard touchdown run by Quinn Street. They got the 2-point conversion to go up 14-7 with 7:55 to play in the game. But then the ensuing kickoff, it was Bumgars, number 7. Cole Bumgars takes a kickoff on a reverse to the house, 85 yards. PAT tied it at 14. And then Osage's next ensuing drive, they got, a couple of first downs, but they had to punt. And, hey, a big setup play here. Punter Tate Tabbert punts it down to the 1-yard line. First play of scrimmage for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. They go deep from the 1-yard line, but it's intercepted by Bryson Voklander. Voklander returns it to the house for a pick 6. And then the Green Devils got the 2-point conversion again to go up 22-14, and that would be your final. The defense would hold on. Actually, they got an interception. They would have held on downs. It was 4th down, but they got an interception to seal the game, got 1 first down, and you were moving in victory formation, and you get yourself an 8-point victory.
Right, yeah. It just, like I say, I'm going to go back tonight and watch the game over again because I know there's stuff that I missed that we were just, in the course of calling a game, you're always going on to that next play. And there's some plays out there I want to just take a look and see how that developed and how that got to that point. Yeah, comment on the chat. Was that 21 points in a minute 30 of play or less? Yeah, or less. It was more like 30 seconds of play. What we're referencing there was the score by the Nighthawks to make it 7-6 after the PAT, and then the corresponding kickoff, and then first play from scrimmage for Quinn Street, the 80-yard touchdown, and then we turn around and kick off on the fake reverse.
Oh yeah, it was a fake reverse.
Fake reverse on the kick return for the Nighthawks. Yeah, it might have been sub 12 seconds at this point because I'm not sure.
It was, in exactly 30 seconds of game time. 30 seconds of game time, there was 21 points scored.
Right. And the way Quinn runs, 80 yards, that's 12 seconds.
That kid can play some football.
So, yeah. Well, you're watching I don't throw around that term loosely, but he's a generational player to come through Osage as far as that, the amount of talent that Quinn shows out there, and he's a good leader too.
Yep.
The guys on the field play hard for him because they know he's given 110% for them too. So
give me a second here, Josh. We might have had a team school record tonight. Or I think they possibly tied one. We'll make this quick, very quick, but I want to find touchdowns in a single season by a team. Osage came into the night with 48 touchdowns scored on the year. I think the most by a team was 51, but I can't
so we would have tied that tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I can't find it. Touchdowns in a career, it's individual. Where's the team stuff? Come on. Just killing time here. People probably don't even care. Sorry. I don't know. I'll find it next week. I thought I could find it right away. But
when's Limestone going to get a room set up for Osage Sports Podcast? Funny you say that.
We tried that once.
We tried that.
It's hard.
It is hard to find time. You got family, and if you want to listen to some old ones, we've got 3 or 4 podcasts out under there under Brews and Sports,
back when Osage was going to join the Northeast Iowa Conference.
But
we wasted a lot of time on that. Oh man! But all right, we need to wrap this thing up here at Sawyer Field. The Green Devils get the win, 22-14. We'll find out tomorrow at 10 a.m. who is in their pod. We'll figure out who their opponent for sure will be, and then see who the other matchup in that pod is, because it's not a bracketed style. This is your round of 16 and this is your path to this championship. And yeah, you got to continue to keep winning, but they'll pod it out. District champions will not play each other next week, so yeah, Osage guaranteed to be at home. We'll find out who they play, possibly paired up with a different district champion in their pod against somebody else, and then those teams. The winners of next Friday advance to the quarterfinals. Quarterfinal winners, advance to the semis, and then they repod it. They figure out, the state will try to figure out in their mind 1 through 4, 1 playing 4, 2 playing 3. They're trying to get in their mind the 2 best teams
into the finals.
Yeah.
Whatever's left out of that.
Yeah.
So left out of those 4. Yep.
So a big thank you. I know we still have thank you to all the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley fans for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. We knew we were going to have a lot of you viewing. So we've covered Osage all year long. We're an Osage sports broadcast, but yeah, we're trying not to be true homers because nobody wants to hear that.
No.
So
No.
I know we get a little animated when Osage scores, but boy, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, a team to watch out for next year, no doubt in my mind. Head coach Jamie Van Rosenboom is doing amazing things with that Nighthawk program. So I know the fans behind him will rally, and that's going to be a tough team to play. And I don't know, maybe the state will return the favor and send us out there next year. I don't know.
We've talked about that for years, how there's a wide gap in 2A schools between I-35 and like Highway 71.
Mm-hmm.
And so Osage, as it sits there, usually is the closest team to that. So we usually get to draw the fun part of either making the trip or hosting some Northwest Iowa teams. So,
but we can't do this on GSPN without our Booster Club sponsors. You've seen the Emerald sponsors rotating up in that top left corner. They're the big contributors, but it all adds up, and we have many great sponsors. So we gave them shout-outs throughout the night. Couldn't do it without them. And if you're an Osage fan and hey, you can't make it to next week's game, and we do have to pay for video rights next week, and we will be doing that.
Yep.
But you can mail a check to Osage Community Schools. We'll put a video up for you here soon to figure out the address, or you can scan a QR code, send it to the Osage Booster Club, and then that money will just get funneled right back into the school, and they'll use that to pay for the video stream fees. But yeah, we can't do this without money. We're fortunate to have
these
the
are not
Booster
a free
Clubs.
broadcast like they were a week ago.
Yeah, it's free for you to watch, but the state does get their share. Now the host site receives half of the fee, so Osage got $250 tonight, and then our other $250 goes to the state. So in a way, you are giving right back to the schools.
Correct.
Because Osage will be at home next week, so think about that. But thank you all for tuning in. We're going to wrap this thing up. Josh, thank you for all your help, the tremendous color as always. And, boy, we somehow have to sleep tonight and then get ready for another game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But, also, thank you to Aiden Wickham, our camera operator. Aiden has done a fantastic job running the camera for all 9 games this year, and we're thankful to have him with us on GSPN. But for Josh Olson and Aiden Wickham, I'm Nolan Peters. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and have yourselves a great rest of your weekend.